Welcome, everyone. Hopefully, all right, let's start over again. Welcome to Saturday Night Vibes. Hopefully, everyone's week is going good. If not, that's your fault. But I'm glad you're here. Hopefully, you turn it around. We got Skull here. Best moderator on here. Best co-host. Anyways, yeah. And this is the first Saturday night of the new year. How about that?
Yeah.
And also, y'all, since this is the new year, don't expect that vibes is going to be always vibes. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes he might be back to the low class vibes, so bear with him as he proceeds with the new year. Now, as of now, I don't have any guests lined up. Besides, I got one guest lined up on the calendar. That's it. So, I definitely got some work cut out for me. But hey, if you want to be a guest on here, hit me up. We can definitely put it on the calendar. And if you know someone that you want to see up here as a guest, hit me up.
I see a whole bunch.
That's in the chat. Okay. I think we should go to the chat right now.
There's a whole bunch in the chat that should come up here.
Okay. First one off. Fishion. Yes, Fishion should come up here.
Fernando should come up.
Mm-hmm. Scotty Aquarium should come up here too. Welcome, Scotty.
There you go.
Oh, Scott's ready here though. Damn. I'm playing a dangerous game. I keep falling asleep thinking I'm missing the screen. Well, you're here yet. Go fund me for St. Dust. There you are, y'all. You got some spare cash?
Heck yeah.
Help out? There you go.
Heck yeah.
Battle Aquatics! Alex, welcome.
Alex needs to come up here so we can abuse him.
Yeah. Come on. Hey, you know what, y'all? Since I don't have a guest tonight, I'm going to put the link in the chat.
Yeah, now, I can think Coro needs to come up.
Yeah.
Fathom needs to come up. Let's just have a good time.
Right.
There's Jeff Kane.
Welcome,
Jeff Kane, my brother.
Yeah, he needs to come up here.
Oh, Jimmy. There's Matt. Matt Liquid Zoo's here too. He needs to come up.
Hey, Matt, I haven't seen you in a Coons Age up here on panel. You know you're welcome to be up here.
He's welcome every time.
Welcome, Jimmy. Latoya, that's another one I need to put on the calendar. Hey,
yeah.
For those that I already said need to be up here, hey, hit me up. That way I can put you on the calendar. I know, I understand. It's to ask to be on someone's panel. It's hard, I know, because I haven't even experienced it. So yeah, I'll give you all some grace.
Yeah, but not this panel. This is just me and you. We're just talking.
True. So. And we'll try to give you some time to talk as well. We don't want to talk over our guests.
Whoa. You got Jorge. Jorge's here too. So
hey, Jorge, come on up here.
Yep.
Hey, for those that missed, today was a great live stream today. A great one. I listened to it this morning. It was Aquafunk. He had a lot of great info.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I missed it, but I rewatched it.
Yeah.
Just because my funky little brother.
Oh, Latoya. Hey, Latoya, hit me up. Maybe we could do another live stream some other time in the week. Yeah. Right now I got 2 scheduled live streams, Thursday night and Saturday night. Now I'm trying to push very strong that Thursday night only for a topic to the guest. But if the only time it works for you, let me know. Or we can do a pop-up some other evening in the week. It doesn't have to be on the schedule.
Yeah. If Saturday afternoon works or whatever, I can do that too.
Renee the Queer, welcome. Hey, Landon! Yo, what's up? Hey, Landon, there's some encouragement. Find a fish tank that will fit in the place that you need in your house. get it set up, get it cycled, and hey, better yet, message me on Instagram and ask me questions. Just a whole list of questions. Anything you can think of, ask me, and I'll help you out. Landon is talking about getting his own fish tank. For those that don't know, yeah. He used to live here local, and yeah. Jeff Pelham, welcome.
Yep.
All right, y'all. We do have a guest backstage. Let's go ahead and bring him up. Without further ado, the one and only, the Jimmy P.
What up, Jimmy?
Oh man, I thought I was in the middle of chores, but hey, if you're gonna have an open panel, I'm in. You know, come on.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
The house is a wreck. I got stuff everywhere. I don't know where I'm gonna sleep. Anyway, how are you, Vibes?
I'm good. I'm relaxed. I'm trying to be.
Awesome. I just talked to Scully, 2 days ago. I know he's doing good.
Yeah.
Stephen P. Welcome.
If people haven't been watching Scully, he has been working on a video for 3 weeks now, Curtis?
It's over a month.
Over a month, and you finally put it together and you put it up. And did you see my comment on that thing?
I haven't seen any comments on there yet.
I said that it's really cool and I'd like to try it, but I get attached to things and I probably want to keep them all as a pet.
Oh. so you would not feed them as food.
Man, when they're little teeny tiny white dots, I don't know what they are. I throw them in, right? But when they get big and they got the arms and the legs and the little faces, I'm like, oh man. Oh man. But I thought that was so cool. It was really well done, and I'm glad you finally put that sucker up there.
Yeah, it took a while.
Yeah.
Mr. Kelly. All right, Alex. You be up in a bit? You eating right now? Yeah, it's fine. No rush, Alex.
Yeah, they went from little specks in that. It's a gallon jar or two.
Yeah.
You can see where they actually have eggs and they're swimming around.
I know that. Hey, I never saw that before. So there you go. You made something that I had never watched before. That's what me and you always talk about. New stuff.
Yep. That's why I keep sending you emails. New people.
Yeah.
I know.
All right, Latoya. Yeah, you down? Awesome, Latoya. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram or email me. But the easiest way is Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram. Or actually, if you have a number, that's even better yet.
There's Hi, hey Skipper.
Hey Matt, welcome.
And Salient.
How has your week been?
Oh,
It's been good.
Hey Jesse, how you doing?
I'm going back to work on Monday, so I've been off 2 weeks. So it's gonna be a struggle, y'all. I'll be honest with y'all.
Did I stink? How can you smell me, Carl?
Maybe
right,
he's outside. He's outside your door, Jimmy. You better
Carl,
look out.
are you ready to come up on panel?
I got something for him if he's outside my door. Hey, tomorrow is shower day, so sorry.
Wow.
I take a bath every night. I take a bath for my back, but I shower on Sunday.
Hey, Carl, are you ready? Are you ready to come up on panel? Cause I can bring you up.
And you got casual aquatics here too. I have not seen casual for a long time.
Long time. What's up, man?
Heck yeah.
Nice to see you.
All right, Carl. I'll bring you up.
Hey, man.
Hey. Welcome.
What's up, Coro?
There's no echo, right?
Not yet.
No?
Cool.
Well,
Cool.
I hear my cat. I gotta go.
Okay.
Hey,
No way! Jeff Kane! $2 super sticker. Super chat.
Hey,
Whoa.
hey, Coro, I got to ask you, did you get my email?
I did. I actually have had. You sent me an email about Philip J. Fishworks, right? I've had them on my radar for a hot minute. I've been trying to convince June to buy some stuff from them so I can get a shipping review before I make the purchase myself.
Sweet. I'll do your shipping review because I'm going to get something from him.
Are you? What do you have planned?
I want some of those isopods and stuff he's got, dude.
Oh, the isopods. You know who else has those?
Yeah, I know a lot of people that have them, but I think, what does he call that? His, man,
he has
what
like
is he called?
A multi-pack that's pretty slick looking.
A multi-pack. I think I'm going to go for the multi-pack.
Yeah.
I'm still here, y'all.
Yeah. I want to go for the multi-pack, and then I'll let you know how it goes, dude.
Over?
All right. Hold on, y'all. Jeff Kane, yeah, this is for you. Let me see.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat.
Thanks, Jeff Kane. Yeah, Latoya, I saw your message. Thank you. That was fast. Let me finish my food, and I'll learn how to use this camera real quick. All right, Alex.
Yeah, right, Alex. Anyway,
I like that.
Cora, I'm going to order that up, and then I'll let you know. I'll send you some video and some pictures and whatever.
Awesome.
It's official, y'all. Fish on Link is here. We are live. No way, my brother, Landon. Woo! $10 super chat. Thank you.
Thank you for the super chat. 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 Thank you for the super chat.
Includes the scud balls and the bag of leaves.
Thanks, Landon.
And their bag of leaves says comes with the my brain is what isopods. That's what you're talking about.
Isopods.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna go for the group kit. So whatever he called it.
This plant right here is Aldrovanda vesiculosa. And it is like the aquatic version of a Venus flytrap. You see those tiny little tiny
I've never heard of that.
It's also called the water wheel plant.
What son of a gun?
And it grows a lot like hornwort. But I just got a grow light up there. And then, whoop.
Okay, so if it's like a Venus flytrap, what does it catch?
Like
Jesse,
mosquito larvae and bugs like that. I feed it, fluval bug bites.
Wow.
Isn't that hilarious?
That's pretty cool.
And then I've got actual Venus flytraps up here.
You sure do.
Oh, hold on, Cole.
Yeah.
There we go.
Whatever you want, man. It's your stream.
No, it's cool. This is awesome. I like it.
Yeah, this is how my paludarium ended up. After a couple years, I've got this. This is a Utricularia variant.
Hey, Jennifer.
I don't know what kind, but it's a bladderwort of some sort that has flowered a couple times for me. And then I've got the Venus flytrap. This is going to make some big stalks soon.
So, what kind of care does it take to do that?
To be honest, I don't do anything, man. I just add distilled water as it evaporates out this tank.
Casual Aquatics, welcome. All right, y'all.
I'll be right back.
Thanks, Latoya.
But originally, I started with aquatic isopods and stuff in this tank, and they ended up getting predated on pretty heavily by I had diving beetles in it, and then the diving beetles died off because they kept getting stuck between like the tank wall. They'd come in here, and I kept finding them stuck in around this area, and then I'd find them in behind the filter. You can't really. Maybe if I. This might make too much glare.
Welcome. Nice, Latoya.
But you can see I've got like filter media and stuff down here, and I would find them down here sometimes stuck against the glass, like they tried to come up for air and they couldn't. Which has not happened with the shrimp, luckily, because the shrimp don't breathe air. But the diving beetles did not do super great in this tank long term, which sucks. But you know, you live and you learn, right?
Yep.
KGE! Welcome! How you doing, Keith? Been a while.
Keith's been out on vacation. He's been
I know.
soaking up the sun, having a good time.
Garcia Aquatics here! Welcome. Sorry, y'all. The link's in the chat. Moderators, if you mind grabbing it.
Yeah, let me copy and paste that really quick.
Yeah, I sent it to Berto on his email.
Okay. And I think I sent it to him too. That's okay. All right. I'm the bottom of the chat, y'all. Awesome. Hey, for those that are watching my Instagram earlier, the live stream, I did tell you that I got to change to the fish room. If you're here, well, here's your chance. I know. I'm having full power now. I went and added some more pictures over here, more paintings, and I kind of closed it off. Did a little more professional to it. It's been a long time coming. So, anyways, now I ain't done yet. I still got a lot of work to do yet. Do more canopies, above the tanks, etc. So bear with me, but this is definitely a step forward. Anyways, thought you might enjoy that. Nada Aquatics, welcome.
Hey,
All right, y'all. Hey, I warned you. Your earbuds, your earplugs, whatever.
No.
I'm ready.
You said you don't mute it? Okay, fair enough. There you go. The one only. Garcia
I'm ready.
Aquatics.
Well, hello everyone. How's everybody doing? Garcia Aquatics here. And one
That
thing I
was
can
too
tell you,
quiet. Try that again.
I know you sent me the link on my email. I gotta go ahead to my email and delete a lot of messages because now I can't get no messages at all.
Oh.
So I gotta delete that. But my other email is bgarcia0357@gmail.com. Ian's not happy with my intro.
No, I liked it.
It was good.
Well, I'm talking about Atkins.
I know.
He'll get over it.
What does he know?
Welcome, Atkins.
But I know everybody likes to hear my my intro.
Not everybody.
Whoa! Look at that splash!
Oh, come on!
And then everybody complains about me picking on old Jimmy. But
I like the nice, calm, sweet Garcia. That's what I like.
Yes, me too.
Okay.
Benoski.
Garcia Aquatics here. Hey guys, just remember this. If you're here, checking out Vibes, checking out Skull, checking out Coral, and old man Jimmy, go ahead, subscribe, and make sure you have that notification bell turned on. Because you never know when they're going to drop a video or when they're going to go live. So go ahead and check them out. And don't worry about me. And Garcia Aquatics is always here.
Got that right.
And yes, guys, as you can see, right behind me, I don't have the TV over there no more.
I see that.
Yeah.
I changed everything around.
You moved everything around.
And as you can see, still working on them.
Okay.
Wow, that looks good though over there.
And I got my little hook right there by the tanks because it was chroma guppies. He did a little sign that says Garcia Juarez, and he put some nails on it. I can hang my nets, my little towel, my aquascape tools, and have everything ready. And I'm still working on this tank. Still working on this damn tank here. And I didn't want to damage the aquascape tank that I did, the tank got on the live stream. But since I had to move it, took out all the water, and I took out the plants and I put it in the black neon tank. And Chrome Guppies will ask, since you got plenty of these in here in these tanks, you don't mind if I take some of these and grow them out for you? And for we got plenty of do what you got to do. So sooner or later, there's going to be more plants. There's going to be more fishes, more things coming up. But before I start doing all that, I'm going to do all my videos. I'm doing all follow-ups. Like I did with my fructosa tank. I did a small video, and I just dropped it a few minutes ago. And I'm going to be doing more follow-ups. But there's only one video I can't do as a follow-up is with Vibes, because Vibes is all the way over there. Good old Texas. But most of all my videos, I'm just going to have to do a little follow-up. Giving it up more updates and stuff like that. But the only one that you guys won't see is the one with Vibes when he came down here. That's the only way I can do as a follow-up.
You could if he jumped on the plane and went over there.
Now, unless if you want to donate the money to the Garcia Aquatics charity.
Yeah, I know. If I was gonna do that, it'd be the skull going to meet.
And if you're gonna do that, make it out to Lady Shimmy Shimmy.
Whoa.
Stepping it up.
Now we know.
Hey, Garcia, why don't you get up and let her sit down?
Jimmy.
Let's talk to Shimmy for a while. Let's talk to Shimmy for a while.
One thing I tell you, Jimmy, shut your mouth. You filthy.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Wow.
I'll tell you straight up, just like that, Jimmy. The way you shut me down, I'm going to have to shut you down. But it's going to take a lot for me to shut you down. But you have to.
What are you talking about shutting you down? Wow.
I don't know, but I see the grin on his face. He's laughing because he's loving this. Aren't you? So much fun to pick on each other because we like each other.
Yeah, well, that's true. But some people don't like to get picked on. They get all butthurt and pissy and shit. So,
yeah, well, they can go be they can be butthurt somewhere else.
Well, that's what I say. I'm waiting to go toe to toe with Alex again on a panel sometime. That boy, he's got something coming. He's got something coming for me next time. I'll tell you.
He's busy eating this chicken nuggets or whatever.
And George, I see you hiding in the chat, George. I see you.
All right, y'all. We're about halfway. We're about 30 minutes in now. We haven't gotten the topic yet.
What was the topic?
Are you relaxed in the aquarium hobby?
Man, right now I am fully relaxed because I'm here with my friends.
There you go. I agree.
I'm here with my friends.
Yeah, this kind of thing makes it a lot more enjoyable, the hobby itself. I will admit that. Yes.
Yep. I mean, Coro, Berto, Jimmy, Vibes, you guys are all my friends.
What happened to Jimmy? Where'd he go?
Mr. Garcia.
I'm here.
Mr. Garcia,
Did you say
my
it was
friend.
bath time? Is that why you're
No,
so stinky, Jimmy?
I got a split screen and I'm watching a little film called Gay Nuns on Dope.
Yeah, George. Come up, George. Come up, George. Come up, George. You'll be another grumpy old man. Come on.
Hell yeah.
Jenny Lynn, welcome.
Jenny Lynn, how are you?
MNC, welcome.
There he
MSC.
is. There he is.
MSC, come on up. You can join the grumpy old man.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. I'm already a big fan of that guy.
Yes,
Oh,
me
yeah.
too.
Me too.
You guys bickering like bingo night at a senior home.
We're just getting started, Alex.
I came up and everything. I didn't even say, welcome to the chat and thank you for coming. Everybody in the chat, I'm sorry. Garcia Juarez is.
Yeah, we're all a little crazy,
Yeah.
Berto. It's okay. It's okay.
Welcome to the senior home live stream, y'all.
George, you're my friend. I don't know.
Alex?
I don't know if you're Skull's friend, but you're my friend for sure.
Moderators, you might put a link in the chat for MNC?
Oh, come on.
Oh
Come
yeah.
on, Court.
Come on.
Court. Everybody's my friend.
We want George to come up. Come on, George. Come on, MC. Come up. Whoever wants to come up. But just remember, you have to show your face, and he has to know you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And by the way, guys, make sure you hit that like button before coming in.
I'm really taking a chance when I come on Vibes' show because I got to show my face.
Yeah.
And I'm like wanted in 23 states. You know.
Just
Not
23
just
states?
man. Have you seen what he's got up to in Tijuana?
All right, Coro.
Oh, that was good, though. That was good.
Oh, hey, I love that young man too. He knows that. He knows that.
You bet.
Stephen White, delivered tomorrow. Green Terrors, Elliott cichlids, Cobalt Blue Zebras, Rainbow cichlids, Red tails. Looking forward. Awesome, Stephen White. Hey, Stephen White, here's some encouragement. Record it all and upload it. We want to see it.
I don't know Stephen White, so it's great to see you.
He's over there in Spain.
Well, nice to meet you, Stephen.
Yep.
And Atkins, no, you don't have to link stuff. But since you're a moderator, you sure can. No, you don't have to.
Hey, Vibes.
What?
Like you said about this topic here, I feel relaxed and everything when I have all my tags and everything. But every time I come to a live, I like to have fun, right? I like to mellow out and having a great time. But when Jimmy P's there, it always winds me up. And then I gotta wait until the vibe. I gotta wait until the lives is done, so I can go back and relax and look at all my tanks, so I don't have to worry about Jimmy anymore. But
I saw that, fella.
Jimmy, you cannot have a live without Jimmy. You gotta have Jimmy here, right, Jimmy?
Right. Whatever you say, Berto.
Scott's on it, buddy.
Jimmy, you gotta get Alex. You gotta get him somewhere.
I know. He you know.
That's hilarious, though. That is hilarious.
All kidding aside, my grandpa, my dad's dad, this goes way back. He actually came over here from Lithuania, and the first thing he did was set up an illegal distribution of alcohol. So that ought to tell you something about my family.
Hey, Fox, you got anybody backstage that you need me to step down for?
No. Not now. Hey,
Okay.
the topic, I'm going to ahead and change it a little bit, reword it. And I want each of you to answer it. That way, any beginners that come in or see this video might have some wisdom how to.
Wait, we got to answer questions?
Yeah.
Wisdom.
I apologize.
I got my wisdom here somewhere. I got to find my wisdom.
I'm sorry if you didn't like
Goro dipped right out. I love it.
I saw that.
We
Hey,
got
it'll make the wise fellows stay. Anyways,
no vibe check. No vibe check.
Nope. How to be. This is basically to tell a beginner how to be relaxed, how to get to that point that you are relaxed in the hobby.
Well, when you set up your tank, when you're being a beginner, getting everything all situated and everything, you just sit there and just watch how you decorate it and watch your fish, how they react. That's how you enjoy. And you feel so relaxed in the hobby. Is that
Thanks,
good?
Yeah.
Or I should just step down?
I don't know.
I already see
what
Jimmy wants me to step down already.
I do not.
Mexicali, come on. Mexicali, help. Mexicali, help.
I did not say that.
We need another grumpy old man up here.
My advice to a newbie would be to start slow. Try to do some research. Make it simple. Have fun. Don't be afraid of maybe failing the first or second time you try. Don't give up. That's about it. I mean, start simple.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you for telling me, Alex. And yes, guys, stay away from Facebook because they do not give you the right information. They will give you the worst information and criticize you.
Well,
arguably, anybody, the best way to find anybody, it could be on Instagram or on YouTube. Watch their videos. Any type of videos you're looking for, it's right on YouTube.
Right. Yeah. I agree with Facebook. That's not the place to learn anything, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think that link worked. I went and checked and it brought it up. So, yeah. If anyone wants to come up, you got to show your face backstage. If I don't recognize you, if I don't know you, I'm not bringing you up. Hey, that's the way it is. That's all. That's the only requirements I ask.
How you doing, Melvin?
KJE. Yes. It depends who you really want to get the information from on YouTube. Because there's a lot of other YouTubers that like to just to do it for they can get monetized and buying fish, killing fish, stuff like that. There's a lot of YouTubers. There's other YouTubers that do that. There's
I fully agree with what Keith is saying, but I do want to remind him that we're keeping this a family-friendly channel.
Yep.
What's that?
But literally, yeah, I fully agree with all those things that he's saying. It's not necessarily just where, like, YouTube is still full of regular people like us who may or may not have experience in whatever it is. Like, you can talk to somebody who has a lot of experience with keeping fish, but maybe they've never kept cichlids, and you're asking them specifically about shell dwellers, a certain subtype of Tanganyikan cichlid.
Okay.
Like, if they don't have experience in that and they're talking out their ass, I mean, sorry, here I am telling Keith
right.
friendly.
Hey, now, a while back, Mexicali said something about he knows some good Facebook pages. I tell you what, George, if you do, you should pass those along to us so that we know where they are, because I haven't found that many good ones, to be honest with you.
Yeah, exactly. Some are good and some are like really, really awful. And it's no good to send a hobbyist, particularly a new one, into a toxic, like, subset of the internet.
A hostile environment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Gabriel. Welcome.
Yeah, there's GNC.
Good point, Jeff Kane. Vibes, how are you going to recognize someone you haven't seen before? Hey, if it's a real person, they'll show their face and they'll be backstage for a while. Because just because I can see your logo on backstage doesn't mean it's you. I want to believe it's you, but hey, in the past I did it 2 times back to back, and it's both scammers. So,
and if it's Jeff, he should just hold up his fish.
Yeah.
God.
Hey, that's just the way.
Alex,
that's just the quiet.
That big ginger beard. We'll know it's him.
Alex says his grandmother is watching the stream. Oh, how you doing, Granny?
Exactly.
Are you single?
YouTube
hey, Granny, you single?
As always, never dull moment that Jimmy will come up with stupid stuff like that. Have some respect.
Can you highlight that comment from Stephen White?
Which one?
Remember anything you see online about fish keeping?
Yeah.
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 Yep. Remember, anything you see online about fish keeping is only their opinion, based on their experience. Take the advice as just another piece of info, not the Bible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take it with a piece of aquarium salt.
That's true, Stephen. Yeah. Stephen, I know you don't know me, Stephen, but I usually just make it all up anyway. You know.
No,
that was a joke, Scully. That was a joke.
I know what I'm reading.
Very funny, Jimmy.
I'm reading Gabriel's, so I'm sorry I'm laughing.
Okay, y'all. We have guests backstage. One and only MNC. Welcome.
Hey guys.
What's up, Mike?
Oh, Mike's back here with me. Hey, Mike, put your hand back in your pocket.
Do I have to?
I think the easiest way to be like to try and relax about the aquarium hobby is just to
Why don't I stick them in your pocket, Jimmy?
Time heals everything. Like there's not a single issue in the hobby.
Mike, you got YouTube running in the background.
Yeah, I do.
Oh God, what an amateur!
No, I muted.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Okay.
There you go,
Thank
bro.
You. Man, how are you, Mike?
Oh, having one of them days.
Oh well, I know what that's like. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope. Well, no, wait a minute. It could be a good day. Maybe you're having a good day.
No, not really.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Aww.
I'm sorry. I really am.
Jenna P. Wait, are you on topic? I just saw that this is supposed to be about relaxing. Yes, Jenna P. Let's get back to the topic. Let's be relaxed.
Jenna, don't come in here and boss us around.
Put it this way, Jenna. We trying to be relaxed and everything, but when Jimmy P's on here, he distracts everybody and everybody forgets to be relaxed.
Why do you think that I've never been invited to McStreamy? Get it. Stephen and Jenna are two of my very favorite people, and I love the fact that they're a couple and appear on live stream together, and I've said that many, many times. So don't you be bad mouthing me, Berto. Oh, gun you.
I see that comment. Thank you. I'll
be
digging in the settings in a second.
All right, you're good. Thank you.
I liked him better when he was not so loud.
Can we mute Jimmy? Can we just put Jimmy in timeout for a while?
Mike!
Settings.
Jimmy.
Awesome. That'll be awesome to put him on timeout for a few.
Mike, this is how I have been my entire illustrious career on YouTube. Ask Scully. Come on now. I have never changed, and I'm not going to, doggone it.
Hey, now.
Yeah. Hey,
I just walked.
The way I look at it, you got to be you. You can't be anybody else.
Oh, man. Who else would want to be me? So I got to be me. You know.
Whoa. You see that? You see what posted? We can't put Jimmy on timeout. Man. We don't know how much time he has left.
Oh, God. You know.
Thing even have a thing here? No, it doesn't.
Jimmy's going to outlive most of us, probably.
Yeah.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm thinking about having my head cut off and frozen. You know how they do that? And then they can just bring my head back to life and stick me on a body somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, and then they'd regret doing that and refreeze you.
I hope it's not a chick. That's all I can say.
You guys. All right.
Berto. I could stick me on Berto's body.
You're lucky to be a monkey.
And then I'd just kill myself.
All right.
Oh, God.
All over. Back to the subject.
Yes.
All
Back to
right.
the subject. Thank you.
Where did Coro
there's a subject.
go? Where did Coro go?
Who's
I
putting
don't know if
Jimmy
you
on
can hear me
timeout
still.
for a
I'm just
few?
setting Bluetooth stuff.
Just for a little short break.
All right.
You should put Jimmy in timeout for a little break. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little.
Whoa. Alex, what's going on, dude?
Welcome, Alex.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Welcome. How you doing?
I'm good. How you boys doing?
We're
We're
doing
trying to
good.
be relaxed.
We're trying to be relaxed, but the
I'm
chat
so
went
relaxed.
like way over there.
Yeah, it's like let's bring it back to be relaxed, y'all. So, Alex, how would you tell a beginner to be relaxed in the aquarium hobby?
I think they should ignore the white noise out there. They should stop listening so much to how everyone else is telling them how to do things, and they should take a nice seat in a chair in front of their tank and sit back and
Yep.
really just observe, not just look, but observe what's going on in the tank. I think they should just sit there and watch the way that the fish are swimming around, watch the way they go in and out between leaves on their plants, the way that they start picking at the substrate. Maybe you got some planaria and you watch them just kind of pick it off the wall, and you just kind of sit there and watch it, and then all of a sudden you realize you've been sitting there for half an hour, 2 hours, and you've just been not worrying about the craziness in the world. You're not worrying about, when's my next bill due. You're just looking at like, oh, when's that guppy gonna go and grab that worm right next to it?
Mm-hmm.
It takes you out of the chaos for a little bit, and it puts you in like a nice zen. So my advice for someone that has their tank set up is to just ignore everyone online that's saying all kinds of stuff about how everything they're doing is wrong, and to just enjoy what they have. And they don't need to get the craziest, most expensive gadgets to make their tank better. They just need to take the time and appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And while you're here, Alex, I do got to do a shout out. Alex put a video out today that was awesome.
Oh,
it's about
thank
quarantine, your new fish. Go check it out. And Mod, you know, I'm putting the link to his video in the chat. Be awesome. So thank you for that.
Watched it. I watched
it. It was awesome.
And for the record, the video is saying options.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not telling anyone you need to quarantine or you don't need to. It's it's all based on what you feel like you're comfortable with, and I'm just putting the options out there for you to kind of, I'm a little biased, but
Thank you. The best way to keep an aquarium is the one that makes the keeper and the fish happy and comfortable.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Jeff Ken. That is perfect.
I need to get
okay,
a coffee.
Carl. There's a video of his tank. I'm sorry, everyone. You're backstage and everything. Hey, I appreciate each and every one of you, but I don't want this to turn into another live stream. It needs to be a Vibes of Quiet live stream. You're here for that. You're not here for a lot of racket. I know that. So let's keep it that way. Sorry, that's just the way it is.
What I miss?
No, it's not you. It just nothing. Hey, we're good. Okay. Jimmy, you got hey, Garcia, be nice. Okay.
Oh.
Let's make sure I don't miss anything in the chat.
Troublemakers up the trouble.
Yeah.
We're all troublemakers. Come on now.
Yeah.
If we're all together, it's going to be crazy.
Could you believe these people were making jokes in chat? Who would do that? Definitely not.
Crime, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's a felony.
Where's the fish police? I saw them yesterday.
What are you drinking tonight, Vibes?
I don't know.
Is that the whey from cottage cheese?
Yeah. Hey, that was good, Carlos. Since you mentioned it, I did pick some up today from cottage cheese. I ran out over the holidays.
Hey, man, you don't get as ripped as Vibes without eating some cottage cheese.
I was going to say,
he builds houses for a living.
How much do you buy at a time? Is it like the little small one like the rest of us, or do you get like the big one?
Just, hey,
you went like that. Come on.
He pulls out his Costco card.
The river, is it the 24 ounce?
24 ounce?
No, I thought about getting the bigger one, but I didn't know how long it would take for it to stay good.
Yo, Eddie, do you ever take those, the French onion dip packets?
Yeah.
You ever mix those with the cottage cheese?
No, I haven't.
You should give it a shot sometime.
That'd be interesting.
No, it's not interesting. It's delicious.
That's the stuff you mix with sour cream, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just as good as cottage cheese.
That's basically the same thing. They're both white,
Yeah, it soaks up all the parts that people don't like about cottage cheese, the liquidy whey part.
All right. Berto and Jimmy were put in timeout. Why Vibes?
Wow. Hey.
Let them kiss and make up. They'll be back.
Alex, be nice.
What? That was nice. I'm promoting friendship.
Yeah.
Platonic kissing.
Yeah, they're both good dudes. They just like to harass each other a lot.
Yeah. No, hey, for those coming in wondering what's going on, hey, if you get any questions, message me. We can talk. But we don't want to do this on a live stream. You get what I'm saying? Not on Vibes Requires live stream. This is a family friendly channel. And the way we keep it that way, you get it. Okay, I have not answered the question yet. Y'all have answered it. Let's go ahead and do it. How to be relaxed in the aquarium hobby. First thing, find someone that you can trust. It'd be nice if you can find someone local. If not, find someone that you do know really well and ask them. That's in the hobby. And try to follow what they tell you to do. Now, because there's a lot of wisdom in the hobby, and some of it you don't know without actually doing it yourself. So, that's the first thing I would say is find someone that you can trust that can answer your questions for you. Now, of course, that don't mean do your own research as well, and ask around. And then, get live. Oh, it's noisy.
Is that Koro?
Yeah. Be like live. You can be relaxed. Sit in a recliner. Just enjoy it. I mean, you still got to do your maintenance on your tanks, feed your fish, etc. But don't let it be your job. Let it be like you really want it started. In the first place, you want it to be relaxed. So.
What's up, Fred Laser?
Sorry, y'all. I got sidetracked a little bit. We had lasers in the house.
Ooh, I like that, Koro.
Nah, hold on, Koro.
What light is that, by the way? I've got a similar setup, and I have a janky light.
It's something off of Amazon. I don't know that I recommend it, but it's USB. I think it's 10 watts is what they said. Not that you can trust Amazon listings.
Yeah.
I have not measured it. Let me look.
Because I've got like a bigger bowl. Maybe it's like a 4-gallon bowl, and I was gonna do something kind of similar. And I have that UNS, like fogging atomizer thing that they call it.
You right?
Yeah.
I have one of those too.
That's so cool. I want to get like 10 more.
So honestly, I put the fogger in like half an hour ago. I don't know that it's not going to add too much water or too much heat to the bowl, but I would say that with the lid on, where did the lid go? There it is. There's not enough light reaching the substrate to keep these plants alive with the fogger on.
Right.
If I turn the fogger off, I've been luckier. And the plants have been staying not too upset. But
I don't leave mine on. I turn it on every now and then. Or like if
I want to put it on for like 15 minutes at a time.
Yeah. So, do you have
just
it on
to keep
timer?
the moss? Not yet.
That's cool. Hey, we missed some people in the chat. Let's go back to the chat. Boots and Cats, welcome. Venus Reeve, welcome.
Okay.
Yes, it is Crow's Bowl. Yeah. Hey, John, welcome. Yes, Gabriel. Speaking of good videos, Scott,
send you a link. Sorry.
For the light?
Yeah, and you're on Instagram, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool. But I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. This was, I think, the cheapest light I could find that fit in the size, and it was USB. My criteria were not like the best light for plants.
All right.
Jorge is suggesting I partake in illicit activities with your bull.
No, I saw it too.
I am an upstanding citizen. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, you are.
We got John's vlog in the chat.
Welcome, John's vlog.
He's been a pretty consistent supporter of yours. He shows up.
Yes,
most streams.
Yes. He's awesome. Sometime I hope to see him in person. That'd be awesome.
I think John is in New York. I might be wrong.
Yes, Pennsylvania, somewhere out there. Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Do I sound like adequate?
Yeah.
You're loud, but you sound like you're in a hallway.
Yeah.
I sound like I'm in a hallway? Okay. Yeah, it's Bluetooth headphones now, so.
Okay.
Do I sound okay? Am I too loud, too quiet? I changed some stuff around.
On the quiet side, but no, you're good.
Oh, I'm on the quiet side.
But hey, no.
I'm probably still pretty loud.
No. You're actually perfect.
How about now?
Good.
Okay. Yeah, my mic thing changed.
Oh, okay.
Now I can annoy you better.
All right. Back to the panel. There we go. Yes, everyone, double check that you watch the shrimp video that Skull put out.
I have it up right here on my other screen.
Awesome.
Uh-oh.
Come on. What? Everybody, you can do it now. You can do it after the live stream.
Wait,
whatever.
Skull has a shrimp video
I just finished watching it before I came over here.
Oh, the brine shrimp video.
Yeah. Hey, Donican! Welcome.
Kenny.
There you go, Skull. That is relaxing to watch. That is what the topic is about tonight. Relaxing. Yes.
Yeah.
So everyone, go ahead and relax and watch Skull's video.
I have it right here. I'm still watching them.
Here, I'm gonna play it with the sound down, but I'm gonna watch it tonight after the stream.
Nice.
I didn't get a notification for this.
I just finished it before I come over here.
Sweet.
Hey, Skull. Actually, Skull, you want us to play it on the live stream?
You can.
I'm gonna put it on the TV.
Are we gonna do like a live premiere?
Yeah.
Oh, it's lights out for Skull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you do that, is Skull gonna get all the 20 views or whatever that are in here right now?
Oh, that way. Fair enough. So maybe I should refrain
like I care about subs and speeds, right?
Yeah, well, if more people see it though, then it'll spread out, and all the work that you put into that will go onto more eyes. You know.
Yeah,
maybe.
That's the way I like to think about it. Like numbers are cool and all, but it's about what's behind the numbers. You know.
Yeah, you could just vibes. You could just show the end where the shrimp are actually have eggs.
Okay, hold on, y'all.
The shrimp are dropping. The shrimp are actually dropping their own eggs.
That's pretty cool. You've got the cheat code for brine shrimp now.
I do. I hope so.
So the last 2 minutes?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Hold on, y'all. I got it pulled up. Oh, back up. There we go. Got it pulled up. Let's go ahead and share screen.
Just make sure you mute my terrible voice over.
Oh, what? I thought it was so soothing.
I hate listening to my own voice.
Yeah, I do too.
Hold on, y'all. There we go.
I'm enjoying Coro's fog right there, though. That's what I'm enjoying.
Yeah, I got one of those, and it's so fun just to play with. I start putting it in like all these different tanks, and I find if you just have it like an inch below the water, that's like the sweet spot.
That's pretty much where I've got it. I saw a video where they did like it wasn't with one of these ones. It was one with like, have you seen those setups where it's a bar and there's like 8 or 6 atomizers in one unit?
What?
Yeah, no, they make big wide ones for Halloween type stuff.
So if I put that on the 180,
I found this video where they like went over how many inches of depth, and like you want 1.5 inches of water above your atomizer, or 1.5 inches total, and then your atomizer flat on the surface, right? So that's including however tall your atomizer is, but. There's a video on YouTube somewhere. I saw it a couple months ago that was about like how to most efficiently do it without a bunch of splatter, I guess, which is what I'm worried about here. I've got it pointed at the wood so that it doesn't hit any of these leaves too hard, because in the past,
yours not come with a splash guard?
No, I bought like the cheapest one.
Oh.
I should have bought the one. Buy the one with the splash guard. Don't do what I do.
Yeah,
buy the one with the splash guard, because it'll burn your plants and stuff. It hits like 80 degrees Celsius or something out the nozzle, which is too hot for most plants.
Man, those brine shrimp look like those like face huggers or whatever, you know?
They're cool.
Totally.
I like it.
It's probably where the idea came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really similar, like uncanny.
Yeah, like sci-fi movies have made me not want to like these.
I sit here and stare at them all the time, just like
their legs are so cool, you know.
Have you guys seen the freshwater ones, the fairy shrimp?
Yeah.
Super cool. I want to like go to Arizona, or I think they have them in Eastern Oregon even. If I go to the desert out there, I should be able to find them. Kind of jealous. Jimmy lives where they are, and he has yet to make a video.
Maybe he doesn't know they're there.
I've tried to tell him.
I have a kit someone got me. Well, I had to look it up really quick. They're triops.
Yeah.
Triops are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Triops are super cool.
I've had like the eggs for a couple of years, and apparently the eggs are good for like 100 years or something. I hope.
Yeah, they should be fine still.
Okay, cool.
Use like
it's in my closet.
distilled water, I think.
I saw like the little tank it comes with is like it's crap, but I saw someone put them in like a 10-gallon tank and grow them out in that instead of like this little tray that it comes with, and they get
they get pretty big
size at least. They look like little horseshoe crabs.
Yeah,
I should have.
I mean, they are. Aren't horseshoe crabs just saltwater triops? Or are they a different? Was that convergent evolution?
No, I think you're right. I think they're a version of horseshoe crabs.
Somebody's microphone is scratching, very noisy.
It's Cora. It says Bluetooth.
Oh, I'm going through paper
or something.
Oh, okay. Wow, it's picking it up very distinctive. Wow.
Distilled water, reverse osmosis water.
Okay.
This one says, distilled.
Okay. I got like 50 gallons of RO water.
Big Steve, what do we have here?
Algae may reduce the hatching.
Yeah, algae may reduce the hatching rate. So these creatures are vernal, right? They show up in the spring rains and they hatch and then they breed and then they lay their eggs and the eggs dry up in the summer and late fall.
Okay.
Right? So if the water that hits them is water that's like not fresh rainfall, then why would they hatch? That might be water that came from a stream or something in the late fall or like the winter even. And hatching then is going to kill them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So theoretically, we want the water to be as close to rainwater as we can get, which is generally distilled.
Distilled, yeah.
And any algae or like high nitrates or anything like that are going to be triggers for the egg to not hatch. At least from what I understand. This is also true with a lot of killifish eggs. Some killifish, particularly African killifish, are better off, or you get better hatching rates if you hatch them in an alkaline soil base as opposed to using peat moss, which is acidic. I don't know why I said that funny.
This is a family-friendly stream.
Yeah.
How dare you? Kick them out.
You do you.
Kick them out.
But you know what I mean. There are things like that like will influence your hatching rates, and so that's what I was looking for, was to see all three. The multi-pack is my one that has triops in it.
Yeah. I'll be right back. Actually, let me see if I can find that real quick. It's in my closet.
All right, App.
That's my plug really quick. They have some really beautiful. If you want to watch like what Skull showed, they have some really good videos of that with the fairy shrimp.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, sorry, y'all. I'm just relaxing. It's a bit. If you don't like it, hey, I don't know.
Next Bible will be snoring.
Actually, that's interesting. I don't think I've done it on my live stream yet. I've done it on other people's live streams. I fell asleep.
Yep.
Yeah, we know.
All right. I got the kit here.
Hold on.
I had to get the dust off of it.
Bust them up big screen.
There we go. Yeah, I got these for like Christmas or something many years ago. I never opened it because you could see where's the picture of it? So you could see like this little tray it comes with.
Yeah.
It's a tiny little thing. And when I was watching stuff on YouTube about it, obviously it's like fish. They don't suggest you to put it in like a little critter container and grow it out. So I was like, oh,
it's
maybe
sort of
one
like
day
that hatcher that Skull has, the round disc hatcher. It's sort of like that.
Yeah. So this is the thing.
Okay.
Let's see here. I'm not going to open the eggs. They're in like their own sealed thing, but
How do they taste?
You want me to eat one?
Yeah. On a live stream? Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh, so here is...
Dude, you know how much we'll get for that? Do the views.
This says... Okay, so this is like little tiny brine shrimp. It's like freeze-dried brine shrimp in this packet.
Freshwater brine shrimp. I mean, I guess that makes them not brine, right?
Oh,
freshwater.
Dude. Here are the eggs. These are the eggs in here.
Nice.
And then it comes with the finest bag of substrate. This is clearly your ADA, aqua soil. It's even dusty in the bag. You could see that.
Cool. So you can do a setup on a live stream?
No, because I don't want to use... So this is the tank it gives you. And if I am going to raise these up, I'll put them in like a 10-gallon tank or something. I'm not going to...
Right.
I'm not going to put an animal in this thing. Well, a living thing, I mean, it's kind of cool. This would be like a good... What do you call it? Like a observation thing?
Yes.
Yeah, something to take pictures in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
killifish egg hatcher.
Hatch killifish in here?
Yeah, for those egg watch streams where they put the like camera. You know what I'm saying?
Set it like right here and zoom in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
like
you
Boxy
do the USB microscopes.
Oh, I have one of those somewhere.
Cool.
Oh, well, maybe that gives me an idea. Maybe I could set this up with these little eggs and get the microscope, and I'm gonna try to put this back so I don't accidentally kill these things.
Yes, egg watch.
Oh, it comes with a background for your tank. Let me show you.
Nice.
Look at this. This is your super awesome background.
That's cool.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. So that's what's in this kit.
Thanks, Alex.
There's
That was awesome.
my unboxing content.
Yeah, unboxing on live stream.
There's actually there are fairy shrimp like that on every continent.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, we even found them in the Antarctic.
Welcome, George.
Hey, how's it going, gentlemen?
Let's
Hey,
go.
George.
We missed you.
Mr. Jorge, how you doing?
All right. What are you showing us there, Coral?
Oh, this is just my failed Caridina shrimp jar.
Yeah, is that the bowl that Alex was trying to puff?
None of the shrimp have successfully survived, but
Well, no, they're too high.
You're in the.
It's
Pacific
doing okay.
Northwest. Your guys' water is way too soft.
for Caridina.
Oh no, Caridina. Never mind. No, you got perfect water for that.
I also started with distilled for this, and I remineralized it.
Oh, okay. I think you would have just been better off the tap.
Hey, Coro.
Hey, I don't. So I actually, this new apartment, there's something wrong with the pipes or something, but all the water comes out green, and I was like, that's bizarre. Why is the water green? And you don't notice until you fill up like a gallon or two in a bucket or the tub or something, right? You fill the tub up, and it's bizarrely green tinted. Like it almost looks like when you peer into a jug of chlorine bleach.
Okay. Yeah.
Like that level of green.
Well,
Hey, Funk.
So I bought a special like copper water test kit. Whoop.
Use a Brita filter.
Turns out, yeah, my water is really, really high in copper. So.
Oh, okay.
Yes. There's there's something going on with the pipes on the way into my unit, which is
that can't be good.
There are enough other things to complain about with this unit when it comes. Like, it's a nice unit. I don't want to complain, but there are enough other the little light fixtures and things that are broken that need to be replaced that I'm not about to be like, hey, the water's green, you need to fix that, when I can just pay 30 cents a gallon for RO water from the Primo station, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a hassle.
I don't know.
I don't have any big tanks. My biggest tank is 20 gallons.
For how much my landlord charges me, he can fix that for free.
Oh, he'll fix it. It's just I want him to fix other things first.
Hey, welcome, Uncle Funk. Hey, since you're here, Uncle Funk, I'm gonna shout you out. This morning live stream, that's awesome. Keep it up, bro.
Yeah,
I mean it.
That was a great live stream.
Whoa. That's too far.
Man, I thought I was going to take a drink out of that beer.
I was about to dive in.
I'm trying to set it up, but
hey, that
AJ
says they live for 90 days. Is that true? It's not
that they're annual, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, will they put new eggs out and hatch again, or no?
Yeah, they will, but you gotta dry out so don't give them too much water, right? You go buy yourself get yourself a 4-gallon jar or something, or a 4-gallon setup, 5-gallon setup, and then pour 1 gallon or 2 gallons of water in.
Okay.
And then put a heat lamp over the top of it.
I can do that. I have one of those.
Yeah. And then you boil, eventually you'll cook all the water out, and they'll die, and you might remove the bodies so it doesn't stink.
I'm not cooking them, right?
No. Long term, over the course of a few months, they will eventually breed and die out.
Okay,
They'll get to a point where they can no longer... It's probably one of those things where they can't effectively molt on their own.
Right. Okay.
Most crustaceans could theoretically live forever.
I don't know. I'm going to try it. We'll see what happens.
Welcome, Jay. Welcome, Mikim.
I have tanks.
Yeah, exactly, Steve. Steve knows what's up.
Things go right, you'll have another tank skull.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometime I'm going to be at your house looking at that big-ass pond you got.
Oh, wait, who's with us that I don't see?
Me?
That would be me.
Okay.
M&C.
Oh, okay, Mike. I was like, I know I've heard the voice, but I couldn't remember where.
Yeah.
It's just the voice in your head, George.
Well, you sound like Curtis' older brother.
He is.
You have the same. Oh, he is your real brother? Biological?
Yeah.
Or just you call everybody brother? That's what I'm asking.
No, he's not biological, but he's my brother.
Do you need any
no,
assistance?
you guys can pull it off because you guys have the same tone, except Mike's a little bit deeper.
Yeah. And I'll be the first one to go to his house and look at his tanks and see his ponds.
Cool.
It's just a little voice in your head, George. Sometimes they have good ideas.
I got plenty of those voices. I don't need an extra one.
I got a few of them. Sometimes they have really good ideas, and sometimes, you wind up in jail.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not just fish jail.
No.
No, the fish police are just like I like my tea, underwater and in a bag.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Since you're here, I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked everyone else. How do you be relaxed in the aquarium hobby? This is for a beginner. How would you tell them to be relaxed?
Well, I don't think there's such a thing as being relaxed when you're a beginner. Everything stresses you out. You're
Everything's dying.
Oh, okay. Here's the best thing. Forget about chasing pH. Don't chase pH. That's most people get into trouble because they're trying to chase when you're starting out. You want the perfect wild environment parameters. Don't do it. Just fish will adapt to whatever water you put them in. As a beginner, that's all you need to worry about. Yeah, well, yeah, to an extent. But I'm saying as a beginner, I would just recommend focus on making sure your other parameters are within range, and quit trying to chase a pH because that usually gets everybody in trouble.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, especially if you're getting your fish from PetSmart, they're not chasing pH.
Well, yeah, no, yeah, most people are not. Their first fish are not. They're not going to, what is it, Aquabid or breeders that are have hard to find species. Most people are going to start with, live bears. Live bears or African cichlids is usually what you'll find at the big box stores. So,
welcome in, Jimmy.
Oh, the fish police are here, guys.
I saw that.
Oh, sorry, I was napping.
You don't have a warrant. You can't come in.
I was about to break out the mirror. And put it under your nose to see if you were still breathing.
Just watch for the dust that comes out.
Hey, Scully.
Well, yeah, Jimmy.
Scully.
Yes, sir.
They don't know how close they are to the truth.
Well, I know.
Yes.
I'm not gonna feel sorry for you, Jimmy. Your heart is nailed.
Anyway, I agree with what you just said, George, about chasing numbers and all that.
That's usually for beginners.
Curtis and I talk about it all the time on the phone. We have multiple conversations, sometimes 2-3 a week. We're always talking about how people overcomplicate things. Always.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a beginner should not be sent down that road at all. I mean,
well, you see that, and here's the thing about social media in general, that yes, there's a lot of information at the access of your fingertips, right? And once you've been doing this for a while, you kind of know how to discern certain information and select the information you're seeking. But when you're a beginner, you're so worried about trying to do everything right because you don't want to fail. You don't want to fail that you fall into these traps. And too many people keep repeating the same thing that these fish have to be in this particular parameters. But yes, that's if they were from the wild. Most of the fish that we're dealing with, especially as a beginner, they're going to be store-bought fish or even just farm raised. So don't worry about that. As long as your nitrates are within range and your ammonia is in check, you're going to be fine. And then the other thing is just realize that stuff's going to die. I mean, some of it you might kill, but other of it is just going to die. It's either genetics or it's just, they're you don't know how long these fish have been living by the time you get them. So, it's just, and then when you're buying those, the mass quantity produced fish, they're not always coming from the best environment to begin with. And, so it's just the fact that that something died in your aquarium doesn't automatically mean that you killed it, and just accept that that's just, part of the learning curve. If you check everything that you were supposed to check for and it's okay, there's sometimes where we're not going to be able to figure out exactly why the fish died, and that's just part of the hobby,
Mm-hmm. And we're just talking about the fish. I mean, we could also talk about the equipment that you use.
Yeah. Well, and with the equipment, it really, you could use just about anything.
Right. I know. You could start. I would start them off very simple, myself. But
yeah,
hey, that's me. I'm on a budget too. It's almost by necessity that I do what I do. But you think if I had money tomorrow, I'd go out and buy a $300 grow light for my plants? I don't think so.
No, neither would I. Neither would I.
You know, not with this thing behind me going crazy with a shop light, you know. But
yeah, but again, it all boils down to that whole thing that I always say. What is it that you're trying to accomplish? Because that's going to dictate what you're going to need.
Yes. That's true.
I'm waiting for the bucket talk to come back.
Oh, I was going to go there, but I left it alone.
I know you were.
Welcome, John.
You can keep fish in a bucket. I do all the time. But no, I mean, most people are going to start off typically with a 10-gallon aquarium. And that's like you said in your quarantine video, it's usually a good size to start off with, because if you need to medicate anything, it's all medication usually is set up for a 10-gallon volume of water. So it just makes it easy.
My hospital tank as we speak is a 10-gallon tank.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to dose, a 100-gallon tank,
Yeah.
They go into that.
But there's workarounds to that. You could always lower your water volume and then start medicating.
Well, yeah, but okay. That's just what I do.
I get it. But again, somebody with experience is going to know to be able to do that. If you don't want to, medicate a 75-gallon aquarium, cut it in half.
That's a good point, because I have that 60-gallon is what I use, and I drop it down to like a third.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
awesome.
My fish won't fit in a 10-gallon tank.
Oh no!
Well,
you have monster fish.
Alex, I realized, I thought of that the second it came out of my mouth, that it wouldn't work for bigger fish. I realized that.
And 60 gallons are great because it's literally just a shorter 75. It's the same footprint.
Yes.
And you can get the same lids and everything for a 75 or a 90.
Okay, well, as my fish grow, I guess the hospital tank will grow as well.
But
and
do you have big fish, Jimmy? Oh yeah, you have the biters.
Yeah, but they're still like 5 inches, maybe.
Yeah,
You had Dalhousies, right?
I have a Dalhousie, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they won't get that big.
Right.
Like a foot.
But you know what, Alex?
A foot.
I told you, you're going to be my Bisher expert. You are, whether you want to be or not. But because I don't know how I told Scully, I just felt like getting some. And I had won a gift card from Lefty, our old buddy Lefty, who hasn't been around for a while, but he's coming back. For $50 at the Wet Spot. So I got online, because that's how I have to do it. And I found 2 Bishers. I paid for the shipping, but I got the Bishers for under $50, 2 of them. I didn't know anything about them. I looked them up online. I didn't know you at the time, or I would have written you. Okay. But I kind of just went into it blind. But I had watched Rachel O'Leary for so long. I mean, I was aware of, what it takes to keep them and everything. But this is kind of a work in progress. I'm learning as I go. And if they get too big, I do have a gentleman in town that is willing to take them one by one if they get too big. So
you have a 75?
I have a 90.
Yeah, that's plenty.
Okay. But just in case, maybe I'll get that oddball one that decides to get super big. I don't.
Alex, you're supposed to tell him. You're supposed to tell him he's got one that's going to get like 3 foot.
Oh yeah, so they can send it to me.
Well, he'll be the first one. He'll be the first one I contact if I see the sucker sticking his head out of the top of the tank someday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did research, but I just found them really fascinating. They're somewhat different. They're not everybody has them, and I just think they're cool fish. That's why I got them, and they can live in my fish room with my water. I mean, I knew that. So, yeah, I only keep what I know I can keep. That's another thing. Okay.
That's the cool thing about them. You can get them in almost any water.
They love it here. And like I said, I'm sticking all kinds of plants in there, and they love it. They love it, And
all right, Donnie. Good night.
See you later, Kenny.
I'm gonna jump down because I just got the notification. I got 5% on this laptop. I wasn't really prepared to come up.
What?
So I'll be down.
Okay.
I'll be down in the chat.
All right, thanks, George.
Nice
All right,
seeing you,
guys.
George.
Likewise.
Bye.
And Scully, help me out. What did I just say that I ordered? My sister sent me.
You ordered Farewella catfish.
That's what I did. Yeah. See what an expert I am, Alex. I don't even know the fish that I order. There
That's
you go.
good.
But I got them for my mosh pit, just because, and they're different. They're different. I think they're cool.
Yeah.
So
I had them for a long time, and I told you when I texted you, is like I was gonna breed them, but I just never got around to it.
Right. My sister sent me a bank card with a little money on it for Christmas. She felt sorry for me. She knew that I spent the holidays alone for the first time ever in my life. And she sent me a little money to give myself a treat. So I got them at Aquahuna with postage, a pair for $28. That's how I shop. Okay. That's how I shop. I got to go cheap. But I like Aquahuna. Just for the record, I recommend them very, very much. I do.
Yeah, me too.
So what am I looking at on the big screen, Vibes?
This is Kuro's shrimp tank.
Oh, okay.
It's a witch's brew.
He's got one of those foggers in there, or whatever.
Yeah, one of those ultrasonic foggers. That's what you call them.
Yeah.
I think those are cool. I do.
Yeah, I saw it at Aquashella, and I got one, and I play around with it all the time.
Yeah, it just creates, well, look what it creates. You can see,
Mine doesn't have that light in there. What does that look like when like your room is dark, but the thing's lit up? Does it make the fog glow?
A little, but not as much as you might want.
Okay.
I'm trying to make this like, I'm working with a regular tripod.
Right.
Oh, right.
Not something that's designed to look from over the top.
Right.
I see. Okay, cool.
I like it.
I'm just going to go ahead and say this while Cora's up here on the big screen. Scully and I talk about a lot of stuff on the phone. And Cora has come up on more than one occasion. And we like all the little oddball stuff that he does. Don't we, Scully?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and that's not a knock. I mean that as a compliment. He does things differently,
Yeah.
And,
Thank you.
You're always stretching. You stretch my mind out where then I go start looking for stuff. Like,
yeah, I know.
Hell?
That's the kind of people you want to surround yourself with. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what did Coro say? Now I got to go investigate what the heck he's talking about.
Yeah, that's not always a good thing, I don't need more. I don't need more things to do. Come on, golly.
Yeah.
I need to blow dry bullet. Just something you
Fine, you're fine. Go. Just try it. Turn off the dabber.
Where is my water at?
Hey, June, I might need to get a hold of you and see if you got any videos on your mini patio pond. Because I'd love to see it.
What's Jay talking about over
At
there?
least when she received it, and she put, glass pebbles in it, like, it's a little too close. Let's try it. Right there. She put glass pebbles in the Leica on her little mini patio pond to keep the Leica from falling into the main, because it has like a little, I don't know the word for it. It's like a hang-on back filter, but internal. So it's inside the main part of the pond.
The spillway.
Yeah, like a little bowl, and then the Leica was falling out of it because it's buoyant. or it can be, especially when it's new.
Hey, Coral, have you ever cut glass to make a special shape or anything like that?
It's been a long time.
Okay.
I'm pretty proficient in drilling glass, but I would not say that I'm proficient in cutting glass.
Okay. Because I got a mess of 10 gallons, okay? I went out and went crazy when there was a sale over at Walmart 2 years ago, and I decided not to keep a bunch of 10 gallons because it's, just as much work to keep, if not more work, to keep a 10 than it is a big one, So I got a bunch of empty 10s laying around. I was thinking about cutting them down and making little mini, terrariums or something out of them.
Yeah, you could do that. It wouldn't be too hard to just snap the front panel off and then So, like, you want to strip it. You want to take the front panel off entirely, and then you want to score it and snap a chunk off, and then maybe you could be very, very careful and theoretically snap off at an angle if you wanted to do one of those paludarium style tanks.
Yeah, I was thinking about cutting the two sides and the front.
And a regular glass scorer will, like a regular handheld deal will do that. Like aquarium glass is not that tough for the most part.
And I figure it's a 10-gallon. So I messed one up.
Yeah. Hey Jimmy, I cut glass panels in my sump video. If you want to see how I do it.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Not trying to plug my stuff, just trying to help.
No, that's fine.
And before you, from what I know, if you so you score it, and then you can put, after you score it, you can put like the blue paint tape on the back side of it.
Yeah.
Not on the scored side, but on the side that is more likely to make an ugly crackle with flakes and things.
Now, if I live,
does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that helps too. And then what I found was if I use big pliers, if I put pressure on it a little bit, I could see where I scored it. If I just lightly press, you can see the crack go halfway through the glass, and the line changes color. And you can just kind of do that a little bit down the line to make sure it's got a nice, it's like a pre-crack, and then you can snap it easily too.
My dad used to cut glass all the time, but my gosh, that was 40 years ago that I
just wear gloves.
And if I lived near Curtis, I could just take it over to him because he's got a wet saw.
And glasses. Wear safety glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I know you wear normal glasses all the time, but here's the thing: if you get glass in your bloodstream, the X-ray will not find it. The ultrasound might maybe find it. If you're lucky beyond all relief, the ultrasound will find it. But the vast majority of the time, that glass is going to end up in your bloodstream, and it's going to stay there, bouncing around until it causes sufficient damage to get clogged up in a clot and then expelled.
Well, that's a great story, Coral. Thank you for that.
I deal with fiber optics on a daily basis, and
I understand.
People don't take it seriously enough. If you get glass in your body,
I know.
Small amount, it's not a joking matter.
No.
Wear your PPE, please. Please wear your protective equipment.
You can't same as getting hydraulic. If you get hydraulic fluid in you, it's the same thing.
I won't be doing
asbestos.
That. Asbestos. Yeah. Oh, you know what, Mike? I hate to say this, but my old man, he was an independent contractor when I was growing up. We worked around asbestos all the time. Oh my God. I was just a kid,
I worked around it my fair share.
It's been years and years ago, but my God, did we strip so much of that stuff off of old pipes and stuff? Oh my God.
You can't see it in my video, but I have prescription safety glasses. They're required at my work.
Oh, okay.
I've got those on, and I've got gloves and.
Yep, mine too. I just don't.
I'll make
I don't have them. I don't have them on, but I have them.
Yeah.
The last thing I want to do is come on a live stream, with a bunch of bandages or something. And say, "Oh, guys, guess what happened to me?" I'll be fine. I will.
Good evening,
Tripped
Nathan.
over a crack in the
Welcome.
sidewalk again, didn't you, Jimmy?
I've done that.
Trash Cat, welcome.
I could see you tripping over the painted line on a gym floor.
Oh my! The hardest fall I ever took is I tripped over a speed bump. I was walking really fast. I don't know where I was.
Well, that's what they're for.
They didn't have the painted yellow, and I went down flat on my face. Oh my God! Of course, the first thing you do is look around, see if anybody saw you.
That's what you get for going so fast. It's a speed bump.
Oh God! Yeah, that's back when I was a property manager about 10, 12 years ago. Yeah, that was dumb.
Jimmy's born before speed limits. You got to give him some slack.
Oh boy!
I can't make any more jokes because
you could only ride a horse 5 miles an hour. I remember.
Yeah.
I made a whole bunch of jokes, but no one's shooting back at me.
You can come out here to the Midwest where we don't even really care what the speed limit is.
No.
I'm going to be nice.
Nope. You get up in Wyoming and all of those, it says like speed limit 80, and it's basically rated by what will your vehicle do.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Like the Autobahn.
If it'll do 100, do 100. And the cops just wave at you when you go by. They're like, don't run out of gas.
As a gag, one year somebody down here put a sign up that said speed limit with a big question mark.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who was that handsome fella on the bottom left?
Hey.
Is my screen flipped? I don't have anyone on the bottom left.
Let me go down here and say it.
On the right, I have... Is that Garcia? Oh, now he moved.
What's up, Berto? You're back.
Is Eddie moving people around?
Yeah, that's me. Mike B! Welcome.
Hey, Mike. Nice to see you, buddy.
I haven't seen you in a coon's age. How you doing?
Five made me a bottom again.
Yeah.
But yeah, but used to that.
Oh my God. Hey, what are we looking at now?
Is that a mangrove? What is that?
I forgot that I was muted. I was chewing something a minute ago. Yeah, this is a mangrove. This is red root mangrove.
Nice.
And this is a black hole surface skimmer. They're 3D printed. And if you have any given size requirements, you can let the maker know, and he is more than willing to work with you.
Huh.
He makes a ton of different stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got some bubble algae that's growing in here and a bunch of red ogo, I think it's called. A gracilaria.
Okay,
species that's doing intermittent. It's a macroalgae.
Let me ask you this: with all your little bowls and containers and everything, are you looking for something with your results? I mean, is it some type of an experiment, or are you just having fun with it?
Yeah, the second answer, not the first. If you go into an experiment looking for a result, it's like bad faith, right? Okay. It's a bad faith argument.
Gotcha.
If you go into an experiment waiting to see what will happen, how well it will manage in the given environment, this is brackish, right?
Right.
Yeah,
so
right.
These macroalgae that I have in here are species that I looked up that I know can exist in this environment, but maybe don't thrive in this environment.
Gotcha.
It's within their survival limit.
And what are you going to do with what you learned here?
I don't know, man. Make a bigger brackish tank event when this. Okay, so this is. Hold on, let me back the camera up more. Boom. Boom.
Hey guys, I'm gonna jump on out of here. Give somebody else a chance to come up.
Thanks,
Have a wonderful evening, Skull. You're
Hey, thanks for having me up.
the biggest inspiration in the hobby. But when this mangrove propagule becomes a tree that is too big for this jar, I will eventually be able to have a mangrove like a bigger tank and a setup with a species that is I don't know what the right word is, but like deserves more than a 2-gallon jar.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's the end result. I don't know. Is for the mangrove to get big enough that I'm worried that it's going to break the jar.
Okay. All right.
There's a few people on YouTube that have mangroves in like a saltwater pond, and there's a guy that has it like in a little pond in front of his house, and it's really cool.
They get really big eventually.
Yeah, it's a tree.
Yeah, it's literally a tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it does look nice. I like it.
Me too, Birdo. I like it too. I'm hoping that it'll grow leaves someday. That's been my number one. Like, I've got lots of roots coming out, but no leaves.
But with time it will come out, and this is the AI of Garcia Aquarium.
Berto, why are you talking like that?
Yeah, do I sound like a robot?
No, not you. It's just an AI of Garcia Aquarium.
What? I'm so confused. I'm lost.
I don't know.
We got a robot over here.
Yeah, it's Garcia.
Hey Garcia, I have software that I could actually clone your voice and make you say anything that I wanted you to. You want me to do that for you?
You're doing a great job, so you can keep it, Mr. Jimmy B.
I've cloned my own voice, and believe it or not, it's not bad. It's pretty close.
I bet you it's bad.
So, Jay has a good point. At Aquashella, I learned that mangrove do better in fresh water. Is that true?
They need the nutrients that are in salt water, but
Okay.
you have to clean the leaves off because the mangrove will like pull salt through the plant, and then it'll have deposits on the leaves, and you have to like. You see people with like a spray bottle, and they'll spray the leaves off, and sometimes you wipe them down, but sometimes you can just spray it off. You got to keep the leaves clean, but it's pulling like nutrients out of the water, not just what you find in fresh water.
Nathan, that's good that you picked on it. Just keep it to yourself.
Berta, are you reading chat?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what's going on, guys.
It's just because I drank too much copper water.
Oh, to turn you into some circuitry?
Probably.
It's just messing me up, and I don't know what to do now.
That's so weird. Oh.
I'm trying to think of all kinds of new things I can do with my little atomizer I have.
Yeah.
But I don't want to take it out. I have like that Star Wars tank, and I mean it's kind of cheesy, but it's cool. I don't like to put a bunch of like artificial like decorations and stuff, but I got that thing for my birthdays, and I don't know, it's cool. I like the fog, I like the theme. I don't have any fish in there, but if I move it, I'm gonna regret it. So I'm just gonna probably order a couple more, and then just start messing around with little jars and stuff. I've got. I should put water in this. I made this up the other day.
Put Fathom on the big screen.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm fucking sorry. Sorry.
Unbelievable. Fish police. I need help. I need an adult.
Well, that's interesting. What is that?
86,000.
I can't get it to focus right. It's round glass, so it's gonna have the glare from the computer.
Right.
But I've got aqua soil and dragonstone and a really, really cool piece of driftwood.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like it. But I was gonna get some moss, but I haven't found any good moss around me that I want to put in here. But I'm gonna put water in here. This is what I was asking for the light for. Man, I wish I could. Yeah, if I angle it like this, you could see it better.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I like dragonstone.
Yeah, and I broke this up with a hammer. I had a big piece that was ugly, and I broke it up, and now it's lots of little.
I'm just gonna do the block.
Yeah.
Just to try.
Wait 2 days.
Is that
Worst
nice?
case scenario, just the 7 doesn't. No,
somebody
worst case
has-
scenario is that the 7 doesn't.
It's not me.
I think it might be Mike.
Hey, welcome, Mike.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Somebody's echoing.
It's you.
For me?
Vibes.
Oh.
Fine.
How do we know it's not me?
It has to be, might be, he might be doing
Oh, jeez.
his laptop and his phone at the same time. You got to close one of the windows.
Alex, I've got big pieces of dragonstone in with the bisurds. That's okay, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. You know, so how some fish they say don't put jagged rock. You know.
Yeah, I don't listen to those people.
Okay. All right. Thank you, because I already did it. Okay.
Is it echoing now?
What do you got there, Berto?
I got myself a jar.
Oh, I know why.
Would you stop that? Come on.
Not Mike.
It's Mike. He figured it out.
Some scape on this.
Has anyone seen that big bowl that Kenny and Danny have in their?
Yeah.
Where did he get?
Sure have.
Where did he get that, Scully?
There's a company that sells them. They were at Aquashella.
Oh, okay. All right.
They had like 50-gallon bowls.
Oh, that thing! I love that bowl. I do. Okay.
Can you hear me?
You can get a lot of bowls at Hobby Lobby.
Well, I don't have a Hobby Lobby. Doggone it.
Hobby Lobby, they have plenty of these, and I picked up at least 12 of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
Jay.
I'm going to skate, but I just gotta get the right light and everything to make it perfect.
Hey, Jay. Are you saying Danikin's bowl is acrylic? Is it acrylic?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Cora, does
The
this
ones
look
I saw
familiar?
at Aquashella were glass, and they were heavy.
Oh, that's a nice one.
This is IKEA. It's nice and
Yeah,
thick.
see, I like that. That's nice.
Yeah, and then I got this one.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah.
This is
I
the
think-
goldfish
I like
killer.
that.
Yeah.
This is the goldfish killer right here.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 to 3 gallon, but I mean it's like surprisingly thick. But I got this in that other jar, and then that one on the shelf. I want to have like no fish, but some plants and moss and stuff.
You need to jump on the bandwagon, Alex.
Yeah, I'm not
with me
into
and Koro. We're gonna order from that.
Can you
Phillips
show us
guy.
really quick how much clearer those bowls are? Then I'm gonna show the jars that I've bought that are cast, and that bowl of yours is blown and then machined.
Yeah. It's also very dirty, but
sure, but like my glass has like visible ripples in it from the I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, mine does not. Mine's very
If you can afford to spend the money on a blown glass bowl or jar, do it. It is so worth it.
Yeah, I think this was like, I don't know, $15.
Yeah.
Yeah, or if you can find them used or something, because the way that I get ripples, like I can feel it with my fingernail.
Yeah, I guess it's not.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see those like lines this way from the sand, but this was cast as opposed to blown, and blown glass is just far and above a significantly superior product when it comes to clarity and visibility. So if you want to do a little jar and you want it to be like your ADA,
we've got like this one.
No, Ian, bowls are the bow fronts of nano tanks. They're just like bow fronts. You get off, like, look at this, like, occlusion. Look at how my finger...
Yeah.
My finger ain't that long.
Hey, that could be handy. Yeah, but I got, like, all these camera lenses. I don't like occlusion. I would be happy with, like, a pickle jar sometime.
Yeah, but no, Ian, you're not the only one who doesn't like bowls. Bowls have problems.
I like what you have here, where it's like it's like a bowl, but it's a cylinder, you know?
Right.
I like that better than regular bowls. I don't know why. Just whenever you put stuff in it and kind of like decorate it a little bit, escape it. I like the way it looks when it's like in a jar. But I also imagine having like a shelf with a whole bunch of different jars and it looking like kind of uniform, but like inside each one is different. And I don't know.
That makes sense. But again, like if you see the word borosilicate in the like listing, like obviously anybody can lie about what they're fucking selling. Sorry, again, language.
Oh my, fish
about
police.
What they're selling. Anybody can lie about what they're selling. Anybody can, we're talking about the internet here. But if you see words like borosilicate, that's a keyword that implies blown glass.
Yeah, isn't that
and
like
blown glass is always going to be more clear and more consistent on the outside and inside edge than cast glass. Mm-hmm. These jars that I'm working with here, they don't have seams on the outside edge, but they do have lettering on them. If you see lettering in the photo, that's cast. You can't just make that with a blown glass piece of... I mean, I suppose you could stamp it, but it's not likely.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, mine you get like a big ugly seam, but
right.
It's cheap.
And I bet the clarity on that glass is worse than the clarity on your blown bowl.
Probably, yeah. It'll do what I want it to, though.
That's for sure. I mean, I've got 2 of these here because they're $13 on Amazon.
Hey, Cody, welcome.
To me, whatever vase or glass bar or bowl, whatever, and if you can escape in there, perfect. It's just for escaping. And there's going to be redone anyway. And it still gives a nice look. For me, it still gives it a nice look.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, what's up?
How you doing, buddy?
All right, I'm just cleaning off my desk while I'm listening to you guys talk about bowls.
Well, it's nice to see you.
Yeah.
Man, Mike, I was listening to you jamming out on live when I was at work. I just had my headphones in. You're keeping me entertained for a while.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I was checking out this microphone. So, but
do you have any, Mike, as like a musician, sound guy, aficionado? way better, more intelligent, and more educated on the subject than any of us. Do you have any advice when it comes to selecting a microphone?
Yeah. So whenever you have certain microphones are considered certain microphones you have to have phantom power to operate them, and certain ones you don't. Like, what is it? Dynamic microphones. They're called dynamic microphones. You don't have to have another power source to make it work. You can just plug it straight into like a speaker. But like this one, you don't have this. Okay, so let me see if I can show you. This one right here has a pop filter on it. If I plug it in with the USB to the computer, I don't have to have a phantom power, but I also have the cable. What is it called? The type of cable that a regular microphone would use to a speaker.
XLR?
XLR. You
like this one?
Microphone, it says I do have to have a phantom power source to make it work.
So phantom power, from what I understand, is when you supply power from the base side as opposed to supplying a secondary power source.
Yeah, it is an extra power source you have to have, or it's a power source, not an extra, to make the microphone work. But since I'm using just USB Type C on both ends,
USB-C is like a power supply on its own.
It's kind of like the opposite of having like super high impedance headphones, where if you have those, you have to have like an amplifier for your headphones. It's like that, but the just opposite for the microphone.
Yeah. So
yeah, I agree with GNC right here.
What's he saying?
There you go.
Fathom power is better than phantom power.
Fathom power.
You better not tell Craig that, man.
Yeah, his dog's name is Phantom, and dude, I love that dog. I was watching that at work too. He was throwing the ball around the backyard, and he had like the lake or the river or whatever behind his house. Man, that's like I told him, you're living the life, man.
You're telling me. I'm really happy for him.
Yeah. So my old microphone, which is still perfectly fine, I would still use it as the one that I got from Best Buy, and it works great. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever.
It's a blue Yeti.
Blue, yeah. And then I've had this one for I just happen to be sitting here. I've had this one for 15 years or so. It doesn't work it's an old style microphone.
Oh man, I love that.
Yeah.
They don't work there's nothing special as far as the quality, but it's just for show, really, But they're cool looking. So, but I like this new one that I got. And if you're playing an instrument while you're streaming, I learned this last time because Stephen P was up here and he helped me and other people.
Oh yeah,
He said you got to take off the settings under the audio. Just unclick everything on StreamYard.
What did you say, Mike?
If you're playing an instrument, because before I would play guitar and sing, and I would cut out the guitar would cut out or fade away or the voice or something, but you have to unclick. What is it? The echo cancellation. You got to unclick. Steven was just like unclick everything. So I did, and it worked.
It's perfect. Like gate control and auto gain and all that.
Yeah, like under the settings for the audio or the video, or sorry, the audio. That's it. So yeah, it worked great.
I prefer using a Pleco as my microphone.
Oh, and I'm almost done with the song that I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy,
I got all the lyrics are done.
Mm. Why do I have a feeling he's going to talk crap about me and you, Jimmy?
What? Who's that? Talking crap anybody?
Oh, Mike? I don't know.
Nah, it's about a 3.5 minute song. So all right. It's all done. I got the guitar notes I'm doing. I got to put it, for instance, plans I'm playing the drums on that. We're gonna record it, and then I'm gonna play it as like a video once it's done.
All right.
So
sounds good.
I'm excited for it to be done soon. Yeah.
Steven is there. He's in the bottom of the chat.
That's right.
Wait, what was that about the bottom of the chat, Mike B?
That's the name of the song.
That's the name of that new song, isn't it?
Yep. So I've been working on it like every day, just trying to get it, get the lyrics done to tempo. Takes a lot of planning for it too. Didn't realize that. So it's gonna be cool.
There you go, y'all. There's a link to Mike. Hey.
All right, Mike. Oh, go ahead.
Since you're here, Mike, everyone else answer this question. How to be relaxed in the aquarium hobby? This is for a beginner. How would you tell them to be relaxed?
How I tell them to relax?
Yeah, in the aquarium hobby.
What do you mean is relax? As far as like don't get stressed out about things going wrong?
Basically, yeah. Basically, sit back and enjoy it. How would you?
Oh, well, just before you actually set up, your first tank, like just try to get all the basics down, what you need, because if you start, or you're going to learn as you go anyway. Initially, you're going to probably get stressed no matter what. I think if you kill your fish, if it happens by accident, or you have to learn that way. Once you get like the basics down about how to keep fish alive, whether they be hopefully easy fish to keep alive, then just make sure you do your tank maintenance on a normal basis, and just enjoy the tank. Really, don't get discouraged and want to quit because if you killed fish like I did the first time. There were guppies. I never had guppies again. But I like it.
Mike, you killed guppies? Oh,
I did. God. I didn't know what the chlorinator was.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, that was the only problem. So
all right.
That was a long time ago. Mike
the guppy killer.
Yeah. Don't give me any guppies.
I've killed plenty of guppies in my time. What's going on with my lamp?
I don't know.
Can play it for us. Not yet. You have to wait.
Mike, let me ask you about the song. Back in the old days when I was growing up, I followed a lot of the rock bands and went to a lot of concerts and whatnot. And I used to take an interest in how they produced their music, how they came up with it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you write your music first or your lyrics first?
A lot of time, like I've done it either way first, but I kind of write the lyrics first, but I figured out how I'm going to set up the song, like the song pattern. Like, your standard is your intro, and you got a verse, or you got your two verses, a chorus, a verse, chorus,
right,
like a solo, bridge, whatever, and then that's kind of the standard. But I get that down, then I figure out what the song's going to be about. Like if it's about Skull, something like that.
Well, most of the mainstream bands back in the day, they always did the lyrics first.
Yep. Because as I'm doing the lyrics, I also figure out what are my guitar, like what's the tempo going to be.
Right.
What do I want the guitar notes to be? And like for drums, do I want to be a basic like 4/4 time drum beat or something? Like I don't really get too much into that. Like nowadays I'd let just Maritza figure that one out. And bass guitar, I keep it simple. Playing bass, I think, is pretty. If you don't do all the fancy slap bass and all that stuff, you just keep it pretty simple, and that's kind of the easy part.
So, are you gonna put this down on a recording of some type?
Yeah. I have a here. I've had this for several years. It is a handheld. It's a handheld, like little portable 4-channel mixer. I don't know if you can see that.
Are you going to record it in multi-tracks?
Yeah. We're gonna first see, here it is right here. It's a little, and these are microphones. So it's single tracks, like the drums.
Okay.
That's a nice recorder.
Oh, thanks. It's took me a while to figure out this thing. I'm still kind of figuring things out about it too.
Mm-hmm.
I have like a long time ago, I bought like a little 10-channel mixer about this big, and it's I don't have it hooked up right now, but because something I want to do, and I love doing this. I want to get into like learning how to mix and like
oh yeah,
create music and recording it. The hardest thing to do is to try to get a good quality recording of a live band.
Yeah, that's hard.
You can't, so hard. It's you want to do it with your phone. It's like it's so hard to do that. It just doesn't come out very well because the drums might cancel out the guitars a lot of times, or you have to be in the perfect spot of the room, and it's not easy to do at all.
No,
so,
I would say
not. Yep. But I actually want to study up on how to be like record music. That's what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's fun. Since I kill guppies, I don't want
to. Yeah, a friend of mine from high school is an audio engineer. He does a bunch of like Netflix movies and stuff.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Whenever I have audio questions, I go to him.
I'm gonna step down for a little bit, take a little break. We're 2 hours in, so I need a little break. You all can go ahead and hang out, but I'll be back in a bit.
All right, we'll be here.
And we get to watch a movie.
All right, Vibes is gone. We can misbehave.
Is this was this from the Clash?
Yeah, that was the Keystone Clash.
Okay.
So this is in Pennsylvania, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm thinking about going to this next one.
Dude, you should.
I'm gonna go to at least one of the Aquashalas. There's Aquarium Expo in like North Carolina or something, and that's not that far, so I'm gonna go there. But I'm really gonna I want to go to the Clash this year. I gotta go.
I want to go to Jimmy P's Fish Emporium one of these days.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I don't know if that's the actual name of it, but
hey, I'll get you a free pass. Okay.
Nice. All weekend.
Yeah, hotel, meals, the whole bit.
Nice. That's cool.
I'm in, Jimmy. I'm in.
I know you are, Curtis.
me and Mike are there.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
There's Matt again. Hey, Matt.
I'm in China. Oh wait, Mexicali. I'm. Oh, okay. I'm not even. When it comes to read, I can read, but when it comes to reading chat in front of people, horrible at it.
All right.
I hate when I'm like halfway through reading it and then it jumps.
Yeah, or I just kind of lose my spot and I'm just.
Well, it's going to get real fun for me here in the next few months because I'm getting all my teeth pulled.
Yes, Aquafunk. Yes, Aquafunk. Somebody can't stay a little too long. Got to take a break. But it is what it is. At least the host.
Yeah. Look at those discus. Holy crap. Look at those discus.
Those are some bold colors.
Good night, George.
I would be super poor if I go there. Poor. I was super poor after Aquashella. I don't know that I can handle that again.
Another thing that I love about this is when you think about the Facebook groups, you post a picture of like a plywood or a 2x4 stand, and everyone's like, "Oh, you need to move the wood into the corners more, double reinforce the middle brace, and all this stuff." And then you go to a convention like this, and there was just a 75-gallon on a fold-up table.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
Conventions have they defy physics with the way that they can hold up some of these tanks on the fold-up table.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, it makes me nervous.
Cross my mind, they have these, sitting on regular fold-out or
like in that right there. At least those are smaller.
Mm-hmm.
100% right.
Yeah, and that's kind of a rack. It's not the heavy-duty one, but it's kind of a rack.
Okay, guys, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
And it might be something so we don't insult anyone by, excluding them from this answer. Let's go with some of the more famous fish tubers on YouTube. Who would you like to meet the most in person? I'll give you mine first. Okay.
Sure.
In person.
Scully might agree with me, but it'd be a heck of a trip. I would like to meet Katie from Australia.
That'd be awesome.
Ooh. Oh, hell yeah. Or Simple Aquariums from Australia. Either one of them.
I just think she's a fascinating young lady. I really like what she does. And of course, I get to go to Australia.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And I could be her grandpa. Actually, I could be her dad. I'm probably her dad. Yeah.
Great grandpa.
Be quiet.
Yeah, I would say I'm not going there at all.
How about you, Mike? Anybody?
Who I'd like to meet? Oh my god.
I'm behaving.
We're gonna get to you, Berto. Come on.
That's because Berto just wants to meet me.
Answer. I'm behaving.
Berto just wants to meet me, and we'll get her done.
Some people in the chat aren't behaving.
Right. I see that.
Man,
you said like there. You said as far as like the bigger.
Somebody outside of the little fish family, because
somebody we know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. I already met Jason from Prime Time.
Ian, if we're gonna go diving, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you.
I guess I'd like to meet. I wouldn't mind meeting Ben.
Ben Edgehart?
Yeah.
Oh, that's possible.
I met him in Daytona. He's a very cool guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like Ben a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one.
He's a very nice, down to earth.
There's Grant.
And you and him, you could talk about cichlids all night long.
Yeah. Yep.
Berto?
I'm behaving. I can't say nothing.
Oh, come on.
He already met me, so he's good.
Berto just wants to meet me.
We know that, but
me and him will be brothers. We'll be brothers.
Hey, Funk, you're in the chat. Who would you like to meet? Like, international or, one of the big channels on YouTube? Who would you like to meet in person? I think your choice would be interesting.
Well, Funk wants to meet all of us. That's obvious.
Well, that's true.
I'd like to hang out with Craig.
Well, yeah, I could swing by. I could swing by him after I have lunch with Katie and her friends.
I would probably just try to get him all worked up, just so I can.
I get out of breath just watching him.
Hear him get all mad in his accent.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
When you met me, was I a good guy or so-so guy?
Yeah. You kind of glanced at me and then you were like, whatever.
That's funny.
I'm just playing.
Yeah, MD.
It was cool, man. I think right when you actually met us, like in that room right there, like Maritza was there with me, and you gave her shirt, and then not me.
And you still waiting for yours.
Big Steve, MD.
Dude, I'm just playing, man. If you ever have one, I'll buy one from you.
And Funk says that's a hard one, but no big channels though. Okay, all right.
Well, see, then he'll be right along with all of us because we're no big channels.
Big W, welcome.
Well, I'll tell you what. In the United States, with a guy with a big channel, hands down, it would be Tanner Serpa.
Oh hell yeah!
He's awesome.
I'd hang out at his house for about a week and a half.
Yeah, I'd have a cot in that room.
No doubt.
You're gonna get locked in his basement.
That'll be all right.
Yeah, that's one basement I'd like to be locked in.
Yeah,
I just
think with me.
I think he's a remarkable young man. I do.
And he's just like, oh, I just made this volcano, whatever, and I'm just like, oh, okay. That would have taken me like forever to do, and you did it in however many weeks.
And that's a guy, he is working for what he is getting out of YouTube. I mean, he is putting some work in.
Yeah.
Look at the video right now. That's like what, 20-gallon tanks? There's 3 of them on that fold-up table.
Jesus.
Yeah. See, this is the kind of stuff I notice.
Yeah.
Like, look at
what? You're right.
Yeah, I'm not trying that on my house.
Convention is acceptable.
And look at that table too. That's not like a new fold-up table. That thing's older than me.
Yeah.
That's probably from my old grade school, I think.
How much does a full 20-gallon weigh? About a couple 100 pounds or something?
Be probably like 600.
600?
I don't know.
For 20-gallon?
Yeah, 7 pounds per gallon at the minimum.
All 3 of them, yeah. Yeah.
So,
boy, Alex, you're right.
I can see that.
I didn't notice that.
The one.
Hey, good night, Ian. Thanks for coming by. You're awesome.
Have a good night, Ian. I saw Ryan pop in here too. PNW. Nice to see you, Ryan. I'm too loud for Serpa. He is a quiet, peaceful man. Okay. He actually shouted my name out loud on a live stream from Aquashella 3 years ago when I put something in the chat. He yelled my name. He said, Jimmy P, because I said something smart ass. What a surprise, right? No, actually, I called him eccentric, and he took it the wrong way.
Oh.
Yeah, Aqua Funk replied, I want to hang out with friends from other places, like fish keeping Jamaica. That'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a guy that I watch, and he's from Romania. I'd love to go check that crap out. I mean, geez.
Scully and Scully, myself, and Mike, I guess, GNC, he's been doing it too, Scully. Finding a lot of new channels on YouTube. I'm writing them all down. I got a long list. Actually, I put them on a little, notepad or something on the computer. I'm telling you guys, there are so many people out there that we don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, we know that those tables are strong. They can hold those tanks and everything. But for having it as a fish room, that's a no-no. But for a convention, it's okay. But
those tables were heavy.
Like you said, you said they just during fish events they just defy the law of physics. It just happens then everything's okay. Adam, you said that.
Yeah.
Well, those tables are strong. I remember them way back when. Like I said, we used to use them in the auditorium in my elementary school.
Those are like those original tables from back then, too.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, they're still not made for fish tanks. Okay? They're not. They're made for little kids eating lunch.
Yeah. But for a convention, it's okay. But for a fish room, never. And yes, Julie, those remind me of back in the elementary, in the lunchroom.
Thank you, Mike. I know Curtis has been sending them to me in the email. So I'm putting a nice list together. I got to do something with all those new channels.
Yeah, we need to have a live stream and just introduce people to a lot of those channels.
I used to do that on my live stream. Every week I would come up with 5 new channels that I discovered, and that would put them up on the Fish Fam link for me.
Yep.
I sent you, I think, 2 or 3 today.
Yep. I wrote them down.
Good.
Aqua, how you doing?
I heard there's this new guy, Garcia. He's got a channel now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he does.
What I hear.
Thank you for acknowledging that, and thank you very much. And please be at your best behavior. This is a family channel, please.
Yeah.
I like the hat.
Oh, hey, Garcia Aquatics. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah. See, we're bringing people together.
Hey, guys, go ahead and make sure you like and subscribe Garcia Aquatics.
Thank you for everything, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, did you
Remember, we still gotta be at the best behavior, please. More knowledge and no gigging on nobody, please.
And Sam, I'd like to thank you for all the good work you do being moderators for different people.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
You're an awesome guy, Sam. You don't have to do that, but you do.
Mm-hmm. Garcia, did you put that tank there behind you recently? Or has that been there? The one directly?
Yeah, he moved the
He noticed.
room. Oh, he's
you're
here.
talking about
The blue, like, yeah.
He
Oh,
moved the
that
TV.
one right there used to be on this side of the house.
What?
Just moved the TV over there.
Yeah, I thought the TV was back there behind you.
And I had the TV over there and the bar. But so now I put the bar and the TV on this side with the tank that I did that I escaped on a live stream. So I put it there, and now I put Walter right there.
Mm-hmm.
And the frontosa I was gonna put it straight, but I just left it the way it is because
I like it the way it is. I like it, dude.
That's nice. That's starting to look like my apartment.
and what I noticed, starting off with this tank here, this one is higher. Then the frontosa is a little lower, and Walter's a little lower. So what I'm gonna do is, since I got a canopy up here on this one, I'm gonna go ahead and build a canopy for the frontosas and Walter.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Cool. Hey,
Let me ask. Serious question, Berto. Let me ask you about. Let me ask you about canopies. I've always wondered about moisture.
That's why you make little holes on the side, and you can build a fan on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say the last canopy I had 2 fans in it.
Okay. All right. See, I've never really seen one up close, so I don't know.
Yeah, when the lights came on, the fans came on.
Gotcha.
As a matter of fact, hold on 1 second.
Okay. Back to that question, Jimmy. I couldn't think of anyone in the U.S. that had a big channel that I love to meet in person. There's no one. Those are big channels I've already met. But for overseas, definitely Katie and the other saltwater.
Simple aquariums.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, there are other channels over there that would be cool. Let's go back.
Yeah,
to
you've met just about everybody in the United States, haven't you?
I want to go for somebody from Florida, and that's going to be Julian Sprung.
You see, Jimmy?
Okay.
They got the holes in the back, and right there on that hole, I put a metal mesh on that side, on the other side. Then I got my openings for all my my canister pipes and all that.
Yeah.
Right here. And I also got 2 more openings on this side too.
All right.
With the mesh.
Okay.
But even though you see how it looks, I just gotta touch it up. I could take it off and repaint it, and I'll be all right.
Yeah, well, nobody can see it. No big deal.
Looks good.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Anything else you want to know, Mr. Jimmy?
What time should I come over for dinner tomorrow?
It doesn't sound good because I gotta go cut some grass tomorrow.
Okay. You got me.
Ready for my live stream.
Hey, he'll help you. Jimmy will help you. So you can get it done quicker and hang out.
Myself. I know what I gotta cut.
Hey Jimmy, do you still have your live stream up from whenever I was at that little tour at that aquarium store? Or did you delete it?
Oh, I have that. I have that.
Okay. I was gonna because there's one scene, there's a whole tank full of like juvenile frontoses in there. And I was thinking about, I was like, man, I should go back there and like set up a tank for frontosa. I never had any.
Yeah, all that's I got that recorded. Yeah.
If you guys want to see a good fish store tour, check out his live stream. I think it was like a week ago, wasn't it, or something like that? 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
No, it was on Monday.
Was it?
New Year's Day.
Oh, okay.
Well, I forget.
No.
Okay.
I actually watched the whole thing. It was good.
Yeah.
I get so jealous seeing some of your guys' local stores. My gosh, I wish I could go to something like that.
I got too many around me.
Yeah. Boy, that'd be a heck of a problem, wouldn't it, for me? Too many to choose from. I have to drive 90 miles, and it's just PetSmart and Petco.
Dang.
You know? Yeah.
Nice.
And I haven't done that yet. I don't want to. I want to go to a real fish store, you know?
Mm-hmm.
MNC, since you mentioned it, I do have one as well, an adult male. So anybody else on the panel that wants to see someone with a bigger channel here in America?
Yeah, I just said bigger channels, so I mean, I could say, oh yeah, the person I want to see the most is Scully. Well, then I make Mike mad, and Berto would come after me, and Alex would take away my medicine.
There'll be a time that I'll go see Alex, but the only person I haven't met yet is Jimmy P and Curtis.
Garcia, were you were at Aqua Shell? Were you the one that helped me move the big trash can full of water
at Daytona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you met me.
Oh my gosh! There you go.
Garcia, he don't remember you.
I was out of breath and sweating my butt off.
No. Listen, I was helping him, and we didn't have a conversation. That was the only problem.
Yeah.
If we would have had a conversation, I would have remembered.
Oh, probably. That's probably true.
At least he remembered, and he told me right down, and I helped him with the tank with the water. Now I remember.
Mm-hmm.
It's my noodles. They're getting a little bit like myself. Nobody else. Just me. I'm gonna keep the comments to myself. It's just me.
Sandy, welcome.
Like, I meet so many fans, I can't keep track of them all.
Hey,
humble brag.
Sandy. Hey, Sandy.
GNC, can you please retract that comment, please? Because this is a family channel. Let's have some respect, please. Thank you.
I'd be impressed if you were 145 years old.
I'll say Berto's way younger than me, so what's that make me?
Hey, Big Steve.
Berto could almost be my illegitimate son.
Whoa.
I would have put a gun on my head. Oh, damn. It's Family Channel. Sorry.
Oh.
And the reason I had to say Joey, King of DIY, because I've already met him. So, there, we'll put that in the past.
Yeah, I met him too.
I got to talk to him on Garcia's channel.
Nice.
Well,
like last week or something like that.
Without getting too deep into it, I would not care to meet him. Let's move on.
Cool.
Yeah.
He came to my fish club.
You what?
He came to my fish club.
Oh, right. Yeah.
In the fish club?
Yeah.
Bootsy. Why are people always talking about farts? What's
I don't
going
know.
on?
I see that too. It's always fish family. Who farted? I don't get it.
I don't get it. Am I missing something?
Me too.
Maybe that's from a live stream that I'm not allowed to watch. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like
So
it's like some code for something. I don't know.
You know what?
Hey,
GSC, that's the person we should meet. He's really down to earth. That's a great person. But we gotta find the right time and the right day to go see him.
Gabriel, get on the panel.
Hey, Gabriel, I got a deal for you. Come to Dallas in May.
Listen, if you all could herd into one big building, everybody, I'd walk around and shake everybody's hand and say,
Hey,
nice to meet you, or I don't like.
Sorry, Jimmy. There's no shaking hands. This is not no COVID time and stuff like that. Now it's give everybody a hug.
Well, it depends.
Well,
it depends.
See, I came as close to that as possible, Jimmy. When we were at the Clash, I FaceTimed you.
I know you did.
I had you on the phone, and if you guys look at the group picture at the Clash, zoom into my phone. It's Jimmy's face.
I'm on the phone. Yes,
and I walk you around, and you say hey to people, you know. So.
And you know what, Mike? I'm going to get a little misty. I'm going to get a little sentimental here, guys. That meant the world to me, Mike. It did. Thank you.
Fish Fam Down Link, thank you for coming. And just remember, we're not criticizing about the table. We're just saying that they're not good for a fish room.
Jeez.
For a convention, yes. We know they're strong. We know the dimensions and everything, but we just saying it's not good for a fish room.
I'm just saying I'm impressed that they held up with the tables on there. I know Steven's been saying those are pretty sturdy tables.
But it's just for their convention.
Yeah.
It's just for the conventions. For a fish show, that's the only thing that's real good. But the thing is, for a fish room, it's a no-no.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, especially you guys see all the videos of the earthquakes in Japan. I know. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Ryo Watanabe.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been following his channel for a couple years now, and
me too.
Yeah, when I saw the like the earthquakes and stuff happen, I went to his channel first because I wanted to see. Luckily, he didn't have that much. He just had a little puddle on the floor. But then I saw that other clip that someone else posted on Instagram where everything was just everywhere. All the tanks were moving back and forth, and yeah, imagine that if you had a folding table, you know. But that's the problem with those tables. They're good for a solid, non-dynamic, a static weight. You start introducing dynamic weight into the equation, and then those tables are going to fail.
Very good explanation. Yes.
Yeah.
The water's not the best thing to be on top of it, but if you have people like pushing into them and stuff, once you start swaying, they don't have a lot of what's the twisting.
Yeah,
I can't remember the twisting force, but yeah, they'll collapse if you push on them from the sides.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a question for everyone on panel.
Thank you, Jim.
If you went out in the wild and collected fish, where would it be, and why?
I'll go to that creek that you were collecting fish at, and I'll just collect you. Then we can hang out.
Aww.
Wow.
That'd be awesome.
So sweet.
Wow. Sucking up.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You ever figure out what that is on the left?
That's a molly. That's a molly.
That's wild molly.
Yeah. I like the idea of doing some like collecting near me, and there's little streams with lots of little fish and stuff, but like the motivation is just not there because I can't do anything with them, and I can't net them either. I have to like legit microfish them with a barbless hook and everything, and I can't keep them, so it's kind of, I don't know. I mean, I could just catch them and then not tell anyone I caught them, but you know.
Right.
Well, that's what I would do.
Lake Malawi.
And me, I'll go to Lake Tanganyika.
Where's
And
that?
why?
Heck.
So we can swim with the crocodiles.
I would go to Lake Okeechobee just because it's
I'll go get those all those Frantosas out of there.
That's a lot.
Only because it's close enough to get to. I think I would head down to where George is at in Arizona, and do it where he collects.
Yeah.
But that's only out of convenience.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would rather go to a coastal, like southeastern coast, where I might be able to get a bigger variety. I'm not sure if I would or not, but I admire people that go out and do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're so lucky to do that, and whether they do it legally or not, that's their business. But I mean, it's still cool to be able to do it. Period.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in the perfect world, I think I mentioned it here before, but I'd like to go to the Congo and go to a lot of wild habitats for Baisher, but
that would be yours for sure.
Yeah. They're aquafunks at the Congo. Yeah, that's where I'd like to go, but
that's it.
It's a little bit
get together, go down there together.
Not safe.
And since it's Peru or Australia,
let's see.
Yeah. I can see myself doing a Peru trip.
That'd be awesome.
I'm picturing myself with Funk in the Congo. Something bad might happen. What do you think, Scully? I don't know.
You're thinking about Funk in a loincloth running through the jungle. That's what you're thinking about.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That would be so much fun.
I walked around the city there in Congo once, and it was kind of nerve-wracking, but
Yeah.
Why the question marks, Funk? Come on now.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of Peru in the chat. I actually second that. That'd be kind of cool.
Whenever
South America would be very interesting. South America, yeah.
Yeah. When I see people go to like the Peru trips, it's so cool to be able to like actually be in the water and collecting like the fish and having them shipped back to you, and then having those in your tank and raising those. I think that is so much cooler than just having like, oh yeah, these are the plecos I got from,
Oh well, wherever. Yeah, you betcha.
Yeah,
yeah.
I just that whole thing is just like really cool to me, and so being like a big Baisha person, I'd love to go on some kind of collection in the Congo, but it's very hazardous right now.
Yeah, there is that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll actually be honest with y'all. I actually prefer just locally collecting. I enjoy that.
Yeah. That looked like a lot of fun when you did it the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. That was great.
And hey, you don't have to be on camera to do it. Just go do it.
Well,
enjoy yourself.
Yep.
So one of these
even
days,
even if we had to pick on you to take your boots off.
Funk wants to know he would like to know how much a South America trip would cost. Well, I'm the wrong guy to ask. That's for sure.
Just Google cheap tickets.
You could do it for under 1,000. You can also do it for a lot more, and you're gonna get what you pay for. And I personally wouldn't want to go to South America on $100 budget.
Yeah. The only way I'm going to Peru is I'm going to Dr. A.
Yeah.
There you go.
I trust that dude. We'll be all right.
I took a big floating ship down there, and it was fun.
John's vlog is awesome. He's stopping by to say hi again, and he's still alive yet.
Oh, 1,500 to visit the center of ornamental fish in Peru.
I'd go do it though.
That's
if I had the money and the time. I had the money and the time. Yeah, could you spend what, 2 weeks or 3 weeks there? And it's all your food and everything. Yeah, I'd do it. Yeah, Dr. Awesome can expect me to work. That's a key word, expect.
Now, if I had a twist to join someone collecting, it'd be awesome to join Jason, Uncle Funk.
Yeah.
No, it just looks like a lot of fun to me and very rewarding. Like Alex said, well, you talk about overseas doing it and having them shipped back, but just to be able to go out somewhere in your state or wherever and bring something home, that's great. I mean,
yeah, that's illegal in my state. That's what sucks.
Oh, I see. Okay,
that's why it's not that It's demotivating for me to want to go and collect here in my state because I can't. For one, I can't net them, and I can't trap any like small fish and a lot of native species. I'll get huge fines if I get caught doing it, and they'll pull my fishing license. But yeah, I have to have a fishing license. I have to do like a whole micro fishing setup where I have like a small barbless hook, and it's
But
see, I see people fishing off the pier where I'm at all the time, out on the beach, and I haven't done it yet, but I plan to one of these days. Saltwater fishing.
Yeah, you got to do it, Mike. Come on now.
I know I
really
keep saying I'm going to, but I haven't done it yet.
I want to go with Ryan because Ryan's big enough. If an alligator comes up, Ryan can pick that alligator up and body slam it.
Those are just friends.
They're friends.
They just want hugs.
Yeah, I'm staying behind Ryan. That's where I want to stay. The dude's like 6'9". I'm staying behind him.
Talking about Ryan, if you want a net for collecting, go check some of his nets out. They're awesome.
Yeah, and he's got his website almost all sold out, but he's saying come springtime. Well, he's not shipping when it's cold up here where the rest of us live.
Right.
When it warms up, he's gonna crank it all up and away we go again.
Yeah, like 2 years, was it 2 or 3 years ago, me and Maritza went down to see her family down in Puerto Rico, and I went snorkeling and I got to see some cool fish. So it's pretty much all I've done so far. Like those, you know what those Sergeant Majors are, like in the saltwater tank? Yeah. Like I saw a whole bunch of those up by this rocky shore, and I got 2 of them downstairs.
Those are the silver, black, and yellow.
Yep.
Maybe orange with the stripes.
Yeah, black. Yeah,
those are so cool.
They grow fast.
You get like dinner plate size.
Fast.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about collecting, is there a fish that you want to collect that you don't have yet that you want to collect out of the wild and put in your aquarium?
Lionfish.
Yeah.
Save the money. Save the money.
Ooh, I know what I'd want to collect, but it's I wouldn't be able to. It's A yellow tang.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
But at least you're going to go to.
I got to go all the way over there first. To Hawaii.
I'll say it, Mike. At least you're getting to go to Hawaii. So.
Right.
Yeah, since you go to Hawaii, why you didn't get that famous fish that they got over there? That
oh, the hukanuku.
The trigger fish?
Hukanuku aku.
Yeah, the trigger fish, yeah. That fish.
Forgot how to say it.
It's
It's something like that. Hukanuku awa or something like that. and the fish is like literally probably I think like that big. It's really small.
Grass pike or redfin pike. Cool.
Until it gets big.
Yep. I just saw the best answer in the chat. You gotta go collecting in Skull's basement.
Yes.
Yeah, you could.
That'd be awesome.
Hey, Funk, since you're here, would you like a white spotted pike?
Pike what?
Pike cichlid.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta be more specific because there's a pike live-bearer too.
Yeah.
I think it's like 13 inches.
Yeehaw.
No, for me, it'd be going to Peru and getting a discus.
Somebody help me out here because I haven't given my answer yet. What I want to.
I don't know if we can help you, sir.
Yeah.
Well, many people have said that to me, Alex. Many people have. Anyway.
Mostly doctors?
Mostly, yeah. How about small live bearers? Name me some.
Skull.
Name me some?
Name
some
me
that I don't have or some that I have?
Some small.
No, some that you don't have. If you have them, I know where I can get them. I'm talking about if I went out
these killifish, Merry Widows, Paradicus, they're a good eat. I don't have those yet.
Okay.
I mean, it goes on and on.
I'll check my PetSmart for you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck with that.
You think I'm kidding, Alex? Go check.
I'm the constant browser of Aquabid and all the other sites looking for, and those guys that sell on there. I hate to say it, but I like to know them by their first name.
Yeah,
you see like a pattern.
Share time there.
I spend a lot of time there.
Yeah. Well, hey,
they know me. I know them. So
I just hate using that website on my phone.
If I ever go there and see something, I'm going to check with you, Scully. You know that.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, no, don't buy from that guy.
Exactly. Probably no. Yeah.
Or hell yeah, buy from that guy. Whichever way it is.
You know all the good guys, I'm sure.
Yeah.
How about you, Skull?
What's that?
What fish you want to collect and add to your aquariums?
To my aquariums? I'm going to go, I want a saltwater, which I've already done, but I want it again. I want one of the dwarf lionfish, not the big one. I want the little ones, like the Fu Manchu.
Cool.
Fu Manchu lionfish.
Cool. That sounds cool. Now, what do they eat?
Mollies.
Man.
No, you can get them to eat other stuff, but
I'm sure. I think all the other guys already know this about me, Alex. But I really want to avoid live feeding at any cost.
You can get them to eat pellets and whatever, but you have to start training them.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I had one like 20 years ago, and he was just like, my buddy and my wife was all worried about, you got a lionfish in that tank. Every time you stick your hand in there, you're going to die. No. Every time I stuck my hand in there, he went clear to the other corner.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't want anything to do with me.
Hey, Scully, what did Terry do with his? Do you know?
He took it to a fish store somewhere with that eel that he had.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I would take one of those eels too. That'd be cool. You never know.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't live feed. There's no point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's just my personal preference, you know. I mean,
it's one of those deals where you got to start them a certain way, and then you just kind of wean them off, and then pretty soon they're taking pellets out of your freezers.
Right.
Then you're fine.
I have a question for who's had in your saltwater tank, if you've had saltwater, some live rock, and you found in one of my live rocks, I turned it over last week, and I saw like about this long, about that fat. It was like it was, I don't know if it was red. I can't remember. I don't think so, but it was like, I don't know if it was a bristle worm.
It sounds like you're describing a bristle worm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I never had one in my tank before, so now I don't even want to touch the rock.
Wow.
You want to get your?
I don't know. I heard that they can get you pretty good. Can they?
Will filefish eat them?
I don't know.
I don't know that big.
There's some stuff that eat them.
Yeah. I would grab my tweezers and go to war. That's what I would do.
So what'd you do, Mike?
Well, I flipped it over and then it went right back into a hole. So
well, if it's in that hole in that live rock, that's the live rock you throw in that trash can full of salt water, and you just let him sit there.
Yeah.
And eventually, he'll either die or he'll come out. One of the two.
Yeah. And I have a lot of live rock in that tank, so I don't know what else is in. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Like,
well, if you have one, you probably have more than one.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
June's got a good question there.
Yes, it's rock with bacteria.
Yep.
Nothing special.
I know nothing about salt. Scully's going to help me with that.
Yep. Between me and Mike, we're going to get you going.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot Mike. Mike was actually
in the wrong. We're going to get you going in completely the wrong direction, of course.
Probably.
Thank you.
Well, Mike is doing it different. You know, Mike's got the bigger setup, right, Mike?
It's a 120.
No, I mean your equipment.
Oh, with the sump.
Okay, and what else you got running on that thing?
Just a sump, and I got a wave maker in there, and
you have a skimmer, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I got a protein skimmer inside the sump. Yeah.
So Big Steve has a good thing here. He says no clue why it's not called live rock in freshwater. So it's different. Live rock is not the same as like whatever like Saru stone or whatever you have in freshwater. It's usually more porous, and it's like a very high like a calcium in the rock, you know. It's what is the word I'm looking for here? It's very hard, and it makes your water harder too.
It's very high. It's usually very high in pH.
Yeah.
And
it leaches into your water a little bit, but it's what you want in salt water, and it's almost always porous rock, and it's got little caves and stuff like that. So it houses your bacteria in there, and you'll see sometimes saltwater tanks that just have no filter because it's different. You have your rock in the middle or whatever, and you have wave makers that'll circulate your water around the rock, you know, and you can have a light. But the rocks are a different type of rock.
And Big Steve is right. Lava rock should be considered live, right? After it's been in there with a real piece of live rock, everything will move over to the live rock.
Say I wanted to use lava rock. How big a piece of live rock do I start with?
Lava or live?
You're gonna put
the lava I have.
You're gonna put lava rock in that 14-gallon. You need maybe a softball size piece of live rock in the middle of it. Maybe.
Mike?
I agree with you.
Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have something that size for me that I can pay you something in the springtime to get that.
Don't worry about that. I have plenty. I can send one to you.
Yeah, well, I'm paying for at least the postage, buddy. I told Scully no more freebies in 2024. I mean it. I'm tired of it. People have helped me out so many times. I've got to start compensating them for something. So stop it already. I'll pay you the postage. Okay. Enough.
And
Be quiet.
when Berto gets ready to start his saltwater tank, I'm behind you, brother. Let me know what you need.
Yep.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm just giving it a try on a small. I got a.
You need some rock. You need a coral. Let me know. Because there's a whole. This is what everybody sees. Nobody sees that side.
Right.
And there it is in the closet right there. That's the 15-gallon Flugal Flex. It's empty right now because I'm moving it out. But it's big. It looks bigger than it does in the picture. Okay, but
yeah,
that's what I'm going to do.
Hey, welcome, Terry.
What's up, Terry?
Hey, Terry.
I said it looks bigger than it. It's bigger than it looks in the picture. That's what he said, right? There you go.
Yeah, there's Terry.
Oh, there he is. Terry. I was just asking about your lionfish, Terry. What did you do with your lionfish? I'm sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
With those rocks, like Alex was saying, it keeps the pH high, and it's good for the African cichlids because they like to have their pH high.
Yep.
And I'm planning to get some rocks.
There's a lot of similarity between the parameters for saltwater and for cichlids.
Mm-hmm.
So, sir, the cichlids shouldn't it be called fallow tank?
I mean, yeah, but no at the same time. I mean, the whole like live rock and Fowler stuff, it's mostly because that rock is, for the most part, the beating heart of that tank. That rock is the life support of that tank, opposed to the same kind of setup in freshwater. You know, there's probably going to be like a canister or a hang on the back or something where you have your ceramic rings. You don't really use you can, but a lot of saltwater setups. I don't want to say like one definitive thing, but like you don't have to use ceramic rings in saltwater. You know, I mean, you don't have to in freshwater either, but you know, it's very common in freshwater, and you don't need to necessarily do it in saltwater because you have all of that. The live rock is just a gigantic ceramic ring, if you think of it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Terry said he gave away the lionfish, Scully.
Yep.
He gave it away.
Good night, Gabriel.
Good night, Gabe.
That was a big ass lionfish.
It sure was.
It was beautiful though. Man, that thing was beautiful.
He had fun keeping it, you know. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
So, Alex, what if we put a big ring in a cichlid tank? Would that be good enough? We could do away with the canister.
Do what now?
You know, you were talking about the live rock in the fallow tank, right? It's basically like a big bio ring. Can't we do the same idea in the freshwater with cichlids and do away with the canister?
Well, you still need mechanical filtration.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, you could have very porous rock in any tank. It's all just to harbor bacteria.
Mm-hmm. That'd be cool.
So it's not going to hurt.
But you always got to have the filtration no matter what. Fresh also.
It would be beneficial, but not a requirement, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And see, like what Terry says in the chat there, any porous rock will become biologic over time. Yeah, but super porous rocks and stuff like that will have the bacteria able to go not just surface level, like a lot of rocks you see in freshwater, like technically they get moisture inside them, but they're not getting like fully saturated like a very, very porous rock that you would use in saltwater or whatever. But you could use that in freshwater too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually,
I'm trying so hard not to say anything about BioRock right now.
Yeah, that's all right. We know where you're going with that.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not going there.
So Alex,
Yeah.
you were talking about
I got you.
So you were talking about the BioRock. What's up with that?
See, I just
Oh,
Very good, very good.
it's a synthetic rock. You can learn more about it on my channel.
Yeah.
there you go.
Alex, are you familiar with Terry's Tropical Tank?
I am not.
I tell you what, you two could have some interesting discussions. I'm pretty sure. What do you think,
yeah.
Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you two guys have the great personalities that would be fun to watch.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
Hey, Terry's coming back on Saturdays. That's what he said.
So,
Terry, I've never seen your content before. I'm gonna go ahead and sub, and I'll check you out after the stream.
Yeah, he was on.
He's been
this
away for a
morning
while.
He was on today, but I missed it because
Oh shoot, was he on today?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man.
he
I
was
missed
on, but I was doing the family thing, and I come home and it was like, I missed Terry.
Oh crap. Oh, that's right. It's the 6th. He said he was coming back today. Sorry, Terry.
for those rocks, the life rocks, but for the fresh water, and they got the Carib Sea substrate.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost like you're building a saltwater tank, but it's not a saltwater tank. You're just making it look like a saltwater tank.
I think you're thinking too hard into this. You're just putting bacteria on your rocks, putting bacteria in your gravel, same as always.
So what happens with a saltwater setup without live rock?
Well, you'll get bacteria wherever bacteria will grow, on your glass, on your sand.
So the rock is just a place for it to live.
Yeah. It's like an apartment building for the bacteria.
Gotcha.
Like, yeah, you could have some bacteria live in tents in a field, but you can get way more in a smaller area in the rock.
See, as you can see with my questions, I know diddly squat about saltwater. Okay, there you go. That's how you learn, though. Ask questions, right? Okay.
So I don't know if you can see this on my phone. On my tank, I zoomed into the sand, and I got it on my phone, and it's like, I don't know if it's going to show it. Those are grains of sands right there.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that thing in the middle?
Cow.
See that little bug?
It's like crushed coral.
Right. See that little bug right there?
Yeah.
There are thousands of those in that sand moving around in there.
Is that like a little copepod?
Hang on, I got it paused. Let me play it.
Where did you get that at, Mike? Oh my gosh.
Cool. I just zoomed in with my phone.
Oh, that's your tank.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
There's more crawling around in that sand.
Okay, what are those things, Mike?
I'm not quite sure, but they're all over. They're living in the rock. They're living in the sand.
Does anybody know?
Probably copepods.
Yes.
They don't. I thought copepods were longer and more narrow, but I could be wrong.
There's different types.
Yeah, they could be them. And I just wanted to see how well it would zoom in, and it zoomed in really freaking well. And
Big Steve said that's an alien. There you go.
And so not only the bacteria, but you get like you were saying, like you get just all the holes and just other whatever living in there. In the rock and whatever their job is. I don't know.
Yeah, see, this is why I know I'm already gonna like Terry.
Oh, I'm telling you, you are gonna like him.
Yeah, you're gonna love Terry.
Oh yeah,
just like we do.
You can talk for hours about this stuff.
A really saturated porous rock or any synthetic equivalent in a tank is just going to hold a whole lot of heterotrophic bacteria, and it's going to do some denitrification. So it's a really good benefit of having rocks like that.
And I'll just warn you, he's a lot smarter than he looks. Okay, I mean,
So mean.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, Mike, tell Alex what you've been talking about for what, like 3-4 months now about going down to the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell him about that.
Take a 5-gallon bucket with me and just go down to the beach and probably about like knee deep in there and just like scoop up a whole bunch of sand with a few pieces of rock in there.
Mm-hmm.
Put the lid on, carry it. I have extra tank in my garage, like a 30-gallon. Just keep that just for that and let it settle and just see what happens with it, you know?
See what happens.
Yep.
What do you think?
I think it'll get really stinky.
I'm gonna stay in my garage. That's what. He's gonna stay in the garage.
Yeah, you do that, it's gonna smell really, really bad.
Yeah, open the garage. You know.
Well, I mean, would you filter it, or would you filter it or something?
Yeah. It would definitely have filtration on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
and I would fill the rest up with water with my RO water.
But even though if you can have a filtration and everything, even though like Mike, like Alex is saying that he's gonna be stinky, you should know already. Don't do it. Maritza will get you.
Oh, you're talking about like water and stuff too, right? Like a tank, but a bucket.
Yeah, mostly.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it'll have whatever water I scoop up, but it'll have like I want to get a good amount of sand with a couple pieces of rock if I scoop them. But the rest of the water that I fill up, but it's not going to have any other fish in my other stuff in it. It's just going to be that, and that's it.
I thought you were talking about just getting a bucket of like just the sand. And I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
I was like, that's gonna reek as soon as that starts drying out.
Oh, I know. It'll be the whole setup, but it have like filtration and everything.
Yeah,
That's
that'd be cool.
What would come out of it, you know?
People do the same thing. People do the same thing with. People do the same thing with fresh water. What do they call those when they put it in a jar and they just let it sit?
Fish keeper.
I know what you mean. I just can't think of the term.
Yeah, Father Fish talked about it many, many times.
Yeah, they're resurrection jars or whatever.
That's it. Resurrection jars. That's it. That's it. Yep. Yep.
There's so many people that do it better.
Well, yeah. Okay.
I mean,
yeah, same thing. No, same thing.
$14.
14 inches. 14 inches.
Jeez.
Wow.
I shouldn't laugh.
Now, come on, Big Steve. Come on now.
I don't know. I saw him say something about in the YouTube comments about how in nature, lakes and rivers don't water change naturally. So that's all I needed to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I got you, Alex.
Just from his mouth.
I gotta like Father Fish though, because I think he's the only person on YouTube that's older than I am. All right. So there you go. I gotta respect the guy.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
You know,
Vibes, you met him, right?
Yeah.
June.
Yeah.
Come on, June. 8 inches of soil and capped 10
Met him at
inches
the
of
class.
sand.
Talked to him for about a good 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, I met him a couple of times.
that was a different video, June. That was a different one. Oh my god.
10 inches.
You know what, guys?
Holy cow.
Come on now. We gotta go by the creed that we all live by, and that is people can do what they want, right? Come on, Alex, be nice.
I am being nice. What are you talking about? I haven't said anything mean or anything non-factual.
No, the biggest kick I get out of Father Fish is how long he's been doing what he's doing.
Yeah, good for him.
I mean, you know,
Keeps it
did you
busy.
happen to see his video where he actually kind of did a biography of himself?
No.
His entire life?
No, that would mean that I watched him.
Oh, Scully, doggone you.
I'm sorry, but I don't.
I'm just saying, I really, really enjoyed that video. You learned a lot about him. It wasn't self-serving or anything. I mean, it was very good. And, I respect the man for just being around as long as he is, and he's still getting up every day and doing something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a comment that Big Steve put right there. Then you put up, you highlighted it, and then you took it down.
Yeah.
I like Stephen P's comment.
Every time I find something bad in my tank, I add more sand.
Literally just bury it.
Steven.
Until you get all the way to the top.
That is so much Steven right there. Yep.
Yeah.
Making me hide behind my pleco so I can laugh.
Why they always saying that more substrate? Why they always say more substrate is better than less?
For what? What better for what?
Any type of tanks.
Better in what way?
If you put more substrate, like Father Fish says, and then some other people have less.
I don't have any.
They keep adding so much.
How's that?
Well, depending on the substrate, there's different types of substrates that have all kinds of different purposes. But like if it's just soil, that's really nutrient dense and good for plants. And the thicker the substrate, you have not just all that bacteria, but you create anoxic zones at the very bottom, which is good too. But then you also, if you're doing that, you can't forget to stir it every now and then. Otherwise, you get those. What is it? Nitra. I can't remember the gas that comes out, but it's bad gas.
Gas pocket.
Yeah, it's deficient.
I use gravel in my freshwater tanks because it helps hide all the waste and poop.
Yeah, and that's like the best planted substrate too. It's just gravel. Once it's like a year old, you get all that crap in there, like literally, and it's. I find gravel way easier to clean than sand, but I don't have any gravel, just because of the fish I keep. But
yeah,
it's just gravel vacuum. It's not sand vacuum.
Everything I have is sand because I have it in my backyard and half a mile down the road and 5 miles that way.
You just have to be careful because a while back, my two geos, when they were smaller, when they were in a different tank, they were about this big. Now they're about like that, but they were about that. And one had a piece of gravel stuck in its mouth.
Yep.
All right.
Well, I had to take it out and get the piece of gravel unstuck from his mouth. So, yep, I was like, damn, that actually happened.
I sift it. It's just sand. I get all the pebbles and everything out of it.
Yeah, and I know geos are most prefer to be in a sand substrate,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's why I have only sand in my Beischer tanks, because they are notorious for eating rocks sometimes. So it's like a big controversy in like the Beischer people, because they actually have dual mated Goler plates in the back of their throat, and it prevents them from swallowing anything that they don't want to swallow. But accidents happen, and I don't know why that's so hard for some people to understand.
Yeah.
Like
another thing that's cool, I didn't think I heard this, and one day I'm just like, what the hell is that noise? On my Oscar tank, and I don't know if June's still here. She probably hears that a lot, or Garcia. You ever hear your Oscars crunching? Like, do you feed them pellets?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you ever hear them crunching their food?
My lungfish crunches stuff.
Yeah,
it's insane.
I was like, am I listening to them actually crunch their food?
That's cool.
It is. Yeah.
If I have a pellet that hasn't soaked in water yet, it just.
Yep.
It's just almost like it's in the back of their throat. It's just almost like they got little teeth. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Crunching it up.
Yeah.
Yep. Sound like they're eating cereal or something.
They're having some Cocoa Puffs.
Yep.
Color pool filter sand. Well, what color do you want it?
Bright pink.
I'll say Matt wants it pink.
Oh, Jeff, yeah. That's people are people.
Yep.
Yeah. So they have like basically plates in the back of their throat, and they can eat a whole bunch of stuff and basically pass the stuff that they don't want to eat out through their gills or just out through the front of their mouth also. So that in theory, they only will swallow what they are intending to swallow. The problem is sometimes they make mistakes. And also, there's sometimes when it's been documented where a fish with a swim bladder issue is floating and they eat rocks to make themselves sink. And if that's
gosh,
that's a thing. And,
really?
Yeah. So
wow.
So if it's possible for them to eat the rocks, I'm not going to give them the opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
You see that sometimes with like really big catfish where they will sink themselves down with rocks. But the problem is they can't pass it. Or they try and it messes up their insides.
And Mike, my flower horn loves snails.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't give her real big ones, but she'll suck one in and chomp away, and she'll spit out what appears to be little pieces of the shell.
Yeah, my Oscar likes snails.
My flower horn I used to have loved fingers.
Yeah.
So.
This one will attack me. Yes, I have the same problem.
My flower horn loves all the little hairs on my hand.
Oh man, she got me good the other day. I just, yeah.
Walter, he loves it. Snails, the crayfish, and clams. He loves that.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, I do try to mix up. The snails isn't the only thing she gets, but she loves them.
I just love hearing. I just love hearing those crunches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that the snail is protein, right?
Yep.
Should be.
And calcium.
Oh, okay.
And it helps them with the beak.
But I'll tell you what, she loves them, man.
Not beak. Their teeth, just to grind it down.
Yeah.
We won't overgrow.
Big Zero, his electric blue Acara bit him the other day. I've never had that happen. Never had that happen. Electric blue Acara.
Oh, there's always a first time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think those are beautiful fish. I like those.
Those are my favorite freshwater because I just like the color and everything, the light, but it's like they have that face when they come up to you at the glass. It looks like they're smiling at you. You know what I mean?
I just don't have anywhere to keep them. Right now.
Parrotfish face.
Yeah. Yep. But something I thought about the other day. We went to a grocery store, and you ever look at the lobster? Yeah, if you go to one, it has a lobster tank.
Yep.
A lobster just sitting in it. Have you ever? Do they like? I know they're not in there for a long time, but have you ever looked? Like, do they have filtration on those for them?
Oh yeah. I don't know about your area, but in my area, I find those lobster tanks on Facebook Marketplace all the time, and they're actually like really sought after by like axolotl people because it's a good tank with a lot of inbuilt. It's kind of it's like a really big canister on the bottom, and it has a chiller built in.
Son of a gun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Terry just put that. They have chillers, like right when you said it.
Yeah. Yeah. So they have chillers. Oh. They have a canister built in, and most of them also have a
big box.
What is it called? Like a water tap. So you hard plumb it into your wall. Yeah. So you could have fresh water that comes in and it goes through some kind of carbon filter, and then it gets chilled and cycled through. It's really cool. You usually find them for like under $700.
Yeah.
Cool.
Are they glass or like acrylic or what?
I gotta run out and get one, Scully.
Most of the ones I've seen are acrylic.
Okay, I was gonna say because they could.
I was hoping under 70.
Their claws, mess the glass up or something.
I've seen some for cheap, but a lot of times the cheaper ones are like someone bought it from someone else and then it leaked and then they're just trying to offload it.
I wonder if anybody's ever bought a lobster and like set up a acrylic tank and just kept one for.
Have you ever heard of Leon the Lobster? You're about to learn today.
Mike. Yeah. On YouTube.
That's a guy that he has a YouTube channel, and he went to
Leon
to a market and got himself a lobster, and he put him in the tank and he raised it.
Wow.
Here's one right here for $750. You're not gonna be able to see that, but
give me that number. You
gonna come up to Atlanta?
Oh boy.
Let's see. I see these in here all the time because I'm always looking at fish tanks on Marketplace.
Yeah, there's someone who has, I don't know if Big Steve is talking about him, but this lobster or whatever it is, it's like all these different colors, and he drops like a live shrimp or something in there, and it comes out of his thing, and it snatches like, and it
That's a praying mantis. That's a mantis. That's
mantis shrimp.
Yeah, and it just gets it real quick, and then it's still alive, but it's like,
you should watch the slow motion of the mantis shrimp. They're like boxing legends.
The mantis shrimp can break your glass, so be careful.
Well, I guess I'm not getting a mantis shrimp. Okay, there you go.
They're cool though.
Yeah, I would imagine they are. Yeah, Terry, I've seen that guy on YouTube.
I was watching it today. His lobster was molten. Then there was another guy. And there was another guy that caught a blue crab from the pet shop, from the bait store. Put it that way. And he was just feeding it up and everything, and then you see it molting too.
Man, and I would imagine it's the same. I would imagine it's the same, like, like the salinity level, like 1.021 or something like that, or in that range. 2.2. That's where I keep my tanks at, or my one saltwater tank.
My bait shop has some, like, I don't know if they're like newts or salamanders, but they look like axolotls, but they're not like real axolotls. They're like just newts in transition or something. But they sell them for like deep lake, I don't know, whatever fishing that they do over there. And I was like, man, those are cool. I kind of want to take one of those home.
Yeah. Jimmy, you getting ready to say something?
Oh, I forgot. It's okay. It was nothing. I'm reading the chat now, but what Steve is saying about the market had a soft shell lobster, and he wanted to buy it, but the guy wouldn't sell it to him. Okay.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna have to dip out of here.
Yeah.
Been a long day for me.
Yeah, it's been a good 3.5 hour stream.
Yep.
Look at you.
Vibes racking in the watch hours.
Tomorrow's a whole other day for watching streams, like at 12:30 Eastern time.
I'll be here for another 6 minutes, and I'm getting out.
I don't know who would be on tomorrow, but maybe I'll find
Aquatics.
Yeah. There wasn't a lot of people live today, right? Or is it just me not looking?
Terry was up.
Not too many people today.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot though.
I remember last week
there was
this
this
holiday
long pause until Vibes came up. I mean, there was
perfect real estate.
And Vibes like, I'm coming up at 10 p.m. and I'm like, it is 10 p.m. No, Central Time. I'm like, I gotta wait another hour.
Jason's live in the morning.
Yep, Jason will be up. Usually, yeah.
That starts at 6 o'clock my time. 6. Oh my God.
Set your alarm, Jimmy.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Hey, at least for at 12:30 it'll be 9:30, so you'll be up.
Right. I'm saying.
You'll be up making your coffee.
I'll probably still be up.
I love you guys, and I'll see you till the next time.
All right.
Later, brother. Later, brother.
I'm gonna email you, Berto.
I think we should start saying goodbyes. Hey, Jimmy, what you guys say to the fish fam before we head out?
What's that?
What you got?
Oh, what do I want to say?
Yeah, before we head out.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I just want to thank everybody for being here and helping support Vibe's channel. And even though he tied me up and put a ball gag in my mouth for 2 hours, I still like it. And yeah, no, this is a cool place to hang out. I really enjoyed the subject matter and the things that we covered tonight. It was great. Always a pleasure to see young Alex up here teaching the old man some new tricks. And Mike, it's always great to see you. And Scully, I talk to you all the time. So,
I'm just old
yeah,
shit.
thank you for being here, guys. It's a great place to hang out on a Saturday night. And I appreciate you guys being here and helping keep me company on a Saturday. Thank you.
Yeah.
How about you, Mike?
Well, I can't really top that, what Jimmy said. No, I mean, I'm glad I caught you, but like I came in, later than never tonight. And, I mean, I kind of like how we're doing the streams, and you'll think of a question and ask us, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I don't know, it's just a good time and I enjoy it. And,
there you go.
Just
thank you.
Be kind to your fish.
Awesome. Hey,
and your wife. And your wife. Be nice to your wife.
And your wife. Yep.
Do we have to?
I was gonna say that I like the questions. I think we could probably fit in a couple more questions in just one, like a couple topics in one. That'd be cool.
Okay.
Just because we've been here for 3.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah.
But
just to let you guys know, it's a new day now. But yeah, let's see. Yesterday was our anniversary, 14 years.
Well,
congratulations.
Awesome.
It was a quiet day because it was all rainy and crappy outside, so we're gonna wait till like the weekend or something to kind of make up for that, like if we do anything.
So what? January 5th or 6th? What is it?
6th, yeah.
Oh, okay, it's still the 6th here. Okay, I'm gonna write that down, Michael. There you go.
Yep. So
because next year, oh boy, 1-5. Wow.
Yep.
How about you, Skull?
Appreciate it, everybody.
You bet.
I'm going to say same as always. Love your family, love your friends. Keep them close to you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, those watching replay, you're crazy. That's all I got to say. Thanks for being
I agree with you. I do.
Thanks everyone for being here. Until next time, do your wire changes and go to bed. Peace out.
Yeah.
Where's that music from? Dang.
That's your music, Mike.
Is that on? That's not on StreamYard, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's built into StreamYard.
Oh, that's one of the. I guess I don't ever choose that one.
Yeah, there's like 6 songs you can do.
I need to learn how to add music.
Sounds like an adult movie to me.
Oh my gosh.
From like the late